deep, dark, fantasy, deep, dark, fantasy, 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 deep, dark, fantasy, deep, dark, fantasy, deep, dark, fantasy.
Let me speak to the people, Piccolo. Let me speak.
No one's stopping you.
They need to hear this.
30.
They need to hear this. One thing, I'm not a big fan of the government.
30 on 30.
I'm not a big fan of the government.
30 on 30 on 30.
I'm not a big fan of the government.
30, 30, 30.
I'm not a big
30.
fan of the government. Not a big fan. Not a big fan of the government. I'm not a big fan of the government. 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 Not a big fan. Not a big fan. Not a big fan. Not a big fan. Not a big fan of the government. The government. Not a big fan. Not a big fan. Not a big fan. Not a big fan. The government.
30 on 30.
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 The government. Let me speak.
Travel to the break and don't rounding out. I'm on a mission, routing out whatever it is you gotta do. Routing out until the day I meet you. I'm routing out. I look up in the sky, asking out a while, but never let it faze me. I'm keeping good vibes when I'm on the road. Watch out for all surprises. What it provides is good and bad, but nothing entices.
Another one day in the night, let me paint the view, color down with my light. For every moment share with you, not in the day.
Aside for good luck, for the nights like this, put your hands up. Love the moment even from dusk. Yo, you always got my back, and of course I got your back. Don't you worry about that now. It's been a good day, good night. It's gonna be a good day, good night. Nothing comes between us, dancing like ballerinas under the moonlight all night long. How these plain and simple scenes get painted so vividly by you. I just wanna stay with you.
And the world is only dance whenever our eyes meet. You know you leave me in a trance. It means everything to me looking down below. The one I seek to find, no matter where you might go.
Hello. What's going on, Blue?
Hello.
How you like the glasses? It's good, lightly annoying, but good? Good. Well, you know what? At the very least, it's just lightly annoying, right? I can handle lightly annoying. I can't handle moderately annoying. That's a bit too annoying. Now, I will say what's funny is we just had one of our cats accidentally doo-doo diarrhea all over our fucking bed right before I was supposed to stream. So that was lightly annoying. It was Browntown in here, to say the
It
least.
smelled so
It was
bad.
fucking terrible, dude.
You wanna
It was.
put the mic closer to me?
Yeah, well, no, but I can.
Women should be heard.
Yeah, but you're non-binary.
Yeah, I'm gender fluid. It goes back and forth and all around and up and down
I have some of that
into
gender
the
fluid.
stratosphere. Well, you drank it?
Yeah.
Damn it, you drank all my gender fluid, babe. I was gonna have that.
It requires paperwork from my city to give me my state money. Oh, that's so fucking miserable. I know, dude, that shit is gonna, yeah. I can already tell you right now that's gonna be awful. Like, you didn't file Form 89F10, and you can only get this off the internet, and then you have to print it out, and then you have to wait 7 business days from when you sign it with someone in front of you before we can accept it. But then also you have to wait a month and a half before you'll hear anything from... I'm like, dude, okay. Fuck y'all. My CPU was bugging out for a second. Is this you? Yes, but you keep saying 404 on me. Yeah! It's like, dude, oh my god. They're miserable. They're miserable. Okay. Yeah, I feel for you, dude. I really do. I'm sorry. Hopefully, that...
This music.
Yeah, the music in this is good. Hopefully for you, that won't be as much of a pain in the ass as I'm sure it would be. I'm gonna ask my work for assistance. I don't know what it is, but if you can, I'd say, yeah, try to get other people to help you. Just whatever the easiest fucking thing to do is, considering that the city will run you around in fucking circles for basically no reason. They're just so lazy. Dyslexic font. Ooh. Do I need that? I mean, I do like this regular font.
If we don't need it, then we don't have to.
Oh yeah, I put streamer mode on this.
What's the difference?
It replaces certain copyrighted pieces of music. I don't care. OMG, hi! Hello, Eater. How's it going, bro? Hope you're doing well. Wednesday, we're doing Left 4 Dead 2. Okay, and we're going to do it around whatever Hobo's time is. So I think 9:30 a.m. my time. So when he usually starts, because for that, I just, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm glad to see you're good, friend. Yeah, so we're just going to do the regular time for Hobo. I also
Did they update the game at all for Twitch integration? Because I know we tried that one time, and...
I can check about the Twitch integration. Does
That'd be cool if
Disco
we could-
Elysium Twitch integration work?
Does it work now? Did they fix it?
What happened to Disco Elysium devs? Yeah, that dev is...
Yeah, apparently the sequel got canceled.
Wow.
So, I guess that's good, because if it was owned by Amazon, it wouldn't be that good.
You're playing Teardown? Dude, that game looks so good. I would love to play that game. I just need money. Apparently there's a Twitch extension called Disco Elysium Companion. I guess let's try it again. Let's see. Extensions... Disco.
Wait, so streamer mode, like, gets, I guess replaces copywritten music?
That's all it does.
Should we keep that on?
I don't care.
But if it's copywritten, wouldn't it just get quiet, or like...
They'll mute part of it.
Yeah,
I guess
so
I'll just
like,
put it on, just for the sake of not having to worry about it.
because we're doing this for a friend, so we want to make
That's
sure
true. I don't
everything
want
can
it to
be
be
heard,
muted.
and we can download the VODs and everything and post it without any problems.
Activate is now active on extension overlay 1. Okay. By the way, if you want to play Borderlands 3, Borderlands with me. You need to play 3. We're going to at some point. We will play Borderlands 3. Right now, Hobo and I's plan for Friend Game Day is going to be we're going to play through Left 4 Dead 2 for a little while, and then after that, then we'll play some Borderlands 2 probably. Yeah, it doesn't want to give me a token. It just doesn't work. I think it's been so long, it just doesn't work anymore.
Alright, then we won't worry about it. If chat really wants us to put a specific response, then they'll just type it, I guess.
I wish that it did that, but whatever. Yeah. Oh, yeah, so we're going to play through...
Yeah.
Yeah. We're going to play through, all of...
I'm gonna turn off the internet now because it's quite chilly now.
Yeah, but I like it.
Keep the AC running.
New game. Okay.
Okay, so didn't we create our own
We
last
did.
time?
We
Yeah,
did.
I want to combine the sensitive and what is it? The intellectual. Terrible. We're just terrible at everything.
You can, like, there's a mod that you can do that allows you to do that. I'm gonna tell Hobo I'm going to stream this, lol. You're gonna stream Disco Elysium? Or you're gonna stream Teardown? Either way, do it, bro.
I have both tabs open, so.
Yeah, I'll have a tab open for you. I won't be able to interact with it, obviously, but I'll have it. I'll lurk in your channel.
I think Twitch allows like an IP to have 2 streams running, so that you can't like view bot. So, because I looked that up to see if it would count if I had 2 tabs up, and that's apparently the case. So, you're getting my view.
Per IP?
Like for the device,
Ah, okay.
and
okay.
also per it's per account as well, right?
We really don't have a lot of points, so I don't want to do this.
How do you do it?
I think we put 4 in intellect and 5 in psyche. Or we could do 5 and 5.
Okay.
But I kind of want to put 1 in motorics.
Okay.
You want to do this?
Yeah. So you gotta change. Yeah.
Make him 0 intellect so you can relate to him.
I'm looking
Fuck
at
you, homo! No! He
What?
said,
What do you say?
he said make him 0 intellect so you can relate to him.
Fuck you.
Damn. No, the intellect part
great.
is mads.
No. Well,
I'm streaming while we're lurking. Yeah, I'm lurking in yours too, bro. Don't worry. I got you. I
the
got you.
intellect thing I definitely related to playing that because I chose the intellectual because part of me wanted to go for the sensitive archetype, but Axel had said he'd already done that, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna try something a little different, and I also felt like the thinker intellectual more aligned with my like autism brain.
I really am like the sensitive, very psychological. Yeah, I'm schizophrenic, so.
Hey, now that you know, maybe you
I
can
mean,
relate a little
I
better.
might be.
More like, what is the emotional version of schizophrenia? What is it?
Oh, I don't know. Oh, schizoaffective?
Schizoaffective.
That's
yeah.
worse.
Yeah.
I made a hunter thing from the Half-Life 2 when a robot made a scrap from Lego. Can you send a pic of that? Because that's fucking sick. I love Half-Life, bro. Okay, so I'm just looking at these like, archetypes already. So one of them is 0, one of them's 5, and one of them's 4. Or 1, I mean. So 1, 2, 5, and 4 is the way that we should build our character. So, 1, 2, 5, 4. Okay, is this fine for you?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll send a pic.
I love that we have terrible physique.
Just me in real life. Now, I will say, Shivers
It's great.
is one of the best skills in this game, and I kind of wish that we had more in physique for that point. Matter of fact,
No.
nah, we can be terrible in well, no, because I really want to have, like, decent, I mean, man. What is our skill gonna be? I kind of want a sensitive one, but then again,
I'd like encyclopedia.
but I don't like encyclopedia because so many fucking words.
I love words. Visual calculus was fun. I also like logic. Logic is facts and logic.
You could just be a cop.
No. Nah.
This is your skill. The skill will gain a +1
I like
bonus
the
if
A
the
with the
learning cap for
circle.
skill
I don't like
of the same type
authority.
be raised. For every skill of the same type. Additionally, the learning cap for every skill of the same type will be raised by 1.
I'm an empath.
I'm a fucking shit and fart. Savoir faire. Sent in memes. Scrap Hunter, Guardian of the Maui. Let me see this real quick before I go. It's a little guy! I love him, he's a little guy! He's my son! He's just a little guy! I love it though. That's good, bro. Alright. Yeah, okay, since we have 5 in Psyche, we'll make an Intellect one our signature. Which one do you want?
I like Logic. Or Encyclopedia, whatever you want.
Well, I mean... This
Didn't we pick Drama last time? Because
I
it
think we
was like...
did.
Okay, let's go for that then. Because we're both dramatic.
Yeah, okay, see, look, now we can have 5 max in these and 5 max in these.
Okay, yeah.
I'm gonna give him a gun. Based. Yeah, give him a gun. He's old enough. The Furies are at home in the mirror. It is their address. Even the clearest water, if deep enough, can drown.
Yo, I love this game so much.
There is nothing. Only warm primordial blackness. Your conscious ferments in it. No larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore.
I'm smiling so
Ever.
big right now.
Never,
I'm
ever.
glad I made you play this.
Never ever?
Never, ever, ever, baby.
Simply keep on non-existent.
An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
Gave him a Lego M60 from Vietnam.
Ex-wives?
Based.
What was it about that X something?
What's the name of the
An
X?
awareness creeps up on you. A mass lies hidden in your dead angle, soaking in some lurid acidic source. It's bloated and shameful. A ball of meat surrounding you.
The limbic system is the part of the brain involved in our behavioral and emotional responses.
More awareness.
So this is his, like, in this moment, right, he is completely on autopilot.
Yeah, yeah.
And his brain is responding to...
He is like barely conscious right now.
He's not.
Yeah.
No, like this is all...
This is like the 1% of consciousness that he has in his brain talking.
It's all
then.
instinctual.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
So this is his emotional response, just firing.
Mm-hmm.
All the synapses are firing. Plunge back into the fathom of the deep. Now I want to know about the X something.
Ex-love. Ex-tenderness. It is foolish of you to resurface to the loss. Not after all the damage you've suffered to get here. Some of it irreversible. Stay. Sail with me through the abyss of pelagic zone.
So in the sense of the triune brain, right? The theory of the triune brain, where humans have technically evolved to have like an advanced form of a mammal brain. It was originally a reptilian brain, which is what this is, the ancient reptilian brain. Then it became the monkey brain, and then we have the human brain.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So it's like you can think of it like layers, right? So the very base, most instinctual brain response is the reptilian brain.
Okay.
That is like fight or flight. That's all it can do.
Okay.
The monkey brain is like booba and food and like not just survival but more than that. And then the human brain is like philosophical. It's able to expound upon those things. So in this moment, he is so far gone, only the reptilian part of his brain is active and the emotional part of his brain is active. So like there is nothing. He basically has nothing going on.
Damn.
Yeah. And then the abyssopelagic zone. I wanted to check abysso.
Yeah, I like that we can just look everything up.
So the abyssopelagic zone is a layer of the pelagic zone of the ocean. The word abyss coming from a Greek word meaning bottomless. It's the depth of about 4,000 to 6,000 meters.
Oh.
So basically what this is saying is that he is so far deep in his own psyche that he almost might not come out.
Oh shit. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so
This
it's basically
is
saying
like 1% of his brain working right now.
Yeah, and you can literally die here
Yeah.
if you choose to just not turn your brain back on. Hey Kim, so basically what happens is the two parts of his brain are like, stop, don't come back. And they're like, just stay here in the deepest part of your brain.
Yeah.
Allons-y, never let me go. No, I want to get off now. I like pain and burning light and wanting things from people who don't want to give them to me. Don't be naive, of course not. I want to sail the inky blackness until forever ends. What do you think?
Well, if you say, no, just I do, let me off. Like, don't you just, doesn't the game end?
I don't know. You have to do a very specific thing to die here.
Yourself into oblivion. Or
You gave
did
him a
you
gun,
not sense
good eater.
yourself marinating? Poured so much on yourself. Got a bit carried away, did we, Chef?
Fear and apprehension. You should ask what's out there first.
Also, something I want to point out is that not only is this game very, like, very intellectual, very philosophical, lots of Marxist theory happening, but it's also very Lynchian, right?
I mean,
like,
literally Inland
it is,
Empire.
yeah, it is based, like, there are direct Lynch inspirations here, so it's like, after we've watched all of Twin Peaks, like, this is gonna be interesting for you.
And I want to watch, like, Inland Empire and stuff, because they're like, that Inland Empire itself helped inspire this game.
Yeah, I definitely want to watch more Lynch films.
Wait, I did this myself.
Your one disco mother.
Tell me what's waiting
There's
for me.
this giant ball there.
Never mind, both of them have
evil
guns.
ape.
Fuck yeah.
And the evil apes are juking it out on the ball.
Duking it out on the ball.
You're one of them.
It's a big
It's
exercise
basically
ball.
all just evil apes juking it out on a giant ball.
How small are the apes?
Infinitesimally small.
How big is the ball?
You can't even make out it's a ball when you're joking it out. It's that large.
And this duking it out, I keep hearing about. What's that?
Crying for resources. It's just a stupid expression you picked up somewhere. The part of the presentation you want to take home with you is this. You have to beat the other evil apes in the face. Or
Eater's creations are holding him hostage. My boys!
The second one it seems like sarcastic.
They have guns now, Mads! They're holding Eater hostage.
It's like, that sounds like something I would like to do. Let's go! Like, no, let's not.
Yeah, this
That's
sucks.
sad.
yes, it is. And you drowned in that sadness a long time ago.
What do you mean drowned?
You lost.
The sound outside. You recognize it. It's a Caprice Canadian motor carriage.
Okay.
You wake up to the sound of a Capri Kanima. God, the motor carriage is kind of... They sound cursed.
Why he just, like, Family Guy pose die? Like,
Imagine if that was actually what it was. Oh, we look like shit. Dude, I love and hate how awful this portrait is.
I love the art style of this game so much.
This magnum-sized bottle of Commodore Red is empty.
I want that. So wait, he drank, like, red wine into this
He drank everything.
state?
He
Okay.
drank everything.
I was like, red wine.
See, like,
I
there's
guess...
a bottle of vodka here is what I could surmise.
Dude,
There's whiskey, if I could guess. I'm pretty sure he just drank everything. Considering that, like, he got so fucked up that he started tearing out this reel-to-reel tape player.
Dude.
Okay. Put some pants on.
You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the
The
pocket
flare
of your
cut jeans.
flare-cut pants. It says
Or not
whirling
Jesus.
in rags on the aluminium key ring. There is
Aluminium.
a single key on the ring. The number 1 is
It's
etched
so
on it.
British. You know, I'm glad we don't got a bitch in our ear telling us politics are lame.
Get the tie.
Well, I'm gonna quick save real quick because this is actually important for something that
This
I want to
fan
do.
has 2
We have to
switches.
be able to grab
One
this.
ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb.
Oh, we only have
A
one
truly
health point
horrific
again. I
reptile
forgot.
somehow attached itself to one of the blades. Or has it been consigned there as punishment? You feel as though this creature is your friend and wants to reattach itself to your neck so that you may continue your adventures together in this strange world.
Eater ambushed them. Give him a kiss, Eater. They're your creations. All right, let's see. Low chance.
You reach out.
All right, we have to
Wait,
reset.
I want to see us die.
No, this is. Oh wait. Oh
You
shit!
feel
Yeah, we
something in your chest, an unnatural.
we do just die here, don't we?
It's spreading to your left arm. Yeah. Screaming isn't happening on account of extreme shortness of breath. You're just making it worse. Oh God. It's
Wait, try to remain conscious.
all you feel is pain and weakness. You have to surrender.
We straight up
now.
just died.
We all do. It gets so dark. You don't even see her face. Cop suffers final heart attack.
We tried to grab our tie off
Passed away
the.
yesterday. His death, though
This
abrupt,
game is
did
so
not come
funny.
as a surprise to those who knew him. He was the heaviest drinker I'd ever met. Captain Ptolemy Price.
Oh my
the
God.
deceased superior officer commented.
He loved
But
his
it
liquor,
is
sure. All right.
Yeah, I remember. So I did something like that when first playing this, and I'm like, "Is this a joke?"
We do have. Well, we do have
This
to get it.
fabulous Or has it been consigned? You
God damn it. We
The
have.
funny thing is, like, we don't have to get it right, but
No. We have to. If we fail the check, then the tie won't talk to us.
this
yeah,
fat
that's what
ball,
I'm saying. Like,
has
we
it
don't
been
have to do this,
consigned?
but we want the tie to talk to us.
Yeah. This is
So
so.
we're just gonna
fucking
save
awful.
scum until we do it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna save scum anything else. It's just for
Literally
game?
don't give.
This fat ball,
I mean, especially
has
in a
it been
story game,
consigned?
like.
You
Come on!
Come on, RNG, let's fucking go.
Here, I'm gonna look around for other stuff. In memes, what did you say? He has fed them. Ah, he has sated their hunger. Oh, he destroyed his creations! No! My boys!
Never give Eater the power of God.
The power. I have the power of God!
Wait, grab the tie, because if you don't...
No, I'm just doing other stuff first.
Yeah, but if you fail, you're gonna have to do all that shit again.
Oh, I was
It's
doing
not
a quick
gonna
save
matter.
again.
Huh?
I was doing a quick save again for him.
Oh.
My fucking head.
A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink.
My grandma could be
Oh.
the game
First
she saved as
discharge
much
of
as you.
masculine
This
energy.
game isn't
Someone has
hard.
ripped half the faucet
It's just I'm
off.
trying to do one thing.
Hot water sprays from the base. And
This
steam
game is
covers
just
the
a
mirror.
book, essentially.
Suddenly, you realize
Stop
you have
skipping.
no memory of
Oh,
the
I
first
didn't mean to skip there.
awakening.
I didn't skip this part. I just skipped this part by accident.
Really, all recollection of the person you are, the people in your life, and even the world you're in has drowned in a sea of blood alcohol. This was no mere night of drinking. Instead, the world
How will we do this?
Hell yeah!
Hey, Elbo. Hope it going well. Rating you with myself and Maddie. Yeah, but you rating you with yourself and Maddie. Yeah, you know what? That's okay though. Hey, it's the thought that counts, right? We're playing some Disco Elysium. But yeah, this was no mere night of drinking. It was a deluge of world-ending proportions.
as you slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror. Abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it.
Me whenever I'm in front of a mirror.
I just don't look in mirrors. I'm gonna eat the Oreos I baited them with. Good, you deserve it. You have triumphed over your own creation. Maybe I should touch it first. Make sure there's nothing wrong with my
Yeah.
face.
There is definitely something wrong with it.
What? What's wrong?
Where to even begin? There is the bloatedness, then the swollenness. It's like there's an upholstery of alcohol underneath your skin.
Oh.
I'm sorry. Touch your nose.
Your nose feels like a small balloon in the middle of your face. It hurts when you honk it. It doesn't appear to be a particularly tiny nose
It
either.
hurts when you honk
Not
it.
with all the drinks it's absorbed for you.
At least my tongue is okay.
It's not. It's swollen and snail-like, wriggling between your fingers.
I'm scared. I want to stop doing this.
Don't be scared. It's only your face. It's not like anyone's going to see it.
Wipe the mirror now.
Behold.
I think he looks great.
Behold!
You have no idea who this thing is, do you?
Dear Lord, help me. What is this? Of course I do. It's some kind of superstar. I think I'm a superstar.
This is a fate of a late stage alcoholic. I like 2.
It appears you're also dead.
I
It's clearly
have 2
written
reels
on
uploaded
your
if he
face.
likes.
Or wait,
I will
Is that an
like them for you
expression?
as well.
Are you trying to make an expression with that face? Why?
I have no idea why it's just there. I think I might be because I'm a superstar.
I'm not making it. Oh,
It's
well.
horrible.
Oh no, because I want to do.
You're scaring yourself.
I want to do the superstar thing, maybe. Okay, try to stop. No, this is what superstars
Yeah.
Kenny, it's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You've worn that grin into your face, and now it won't come off.
do. Oh, he's so beat.
What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey?
Superstardom? God, I don't know. It's indescribable. I think it's supposed to look suggestive.
I'm afraid it's meant for the ladies.
I'm insinuating that I'm vaguely sympathetic. I think I'm sort of pulling it off too in a sad has-been kind of way. There's some charm to it.
Oh, he thinks he's a Sigma.
What do you think we should do, Mads? I'm gonna go eat some food. I'll be back. Have fun, brother.
I think 3 is funny. I think I'd pick that on a first playthrough.
Struggling to move because I got a little Dago.
Krabs.
Thank you, Nemo. Thank you. Got 10 viewers in the chat. Can I get a pog in the chat? Hope you all are doing well. We're gonna talk about politics today. I don't normally do that.
More like philosophy than
Please promise
politics.
yourself
That's
you're
true.
not going to try it on any of the ladies. Whatever happens.
Promise, lie.
Lie. No one tells me what to do.
You can't even
liar.
tell the truth to yourself.
Dude, look
Go
at the
ahead.
chat, Mads.
Try something.
That's great, Azanomo.
Electrochemistry, impossible. Attempt to stop the expression from happening. Dig deep into the mind to locate the source of the expression. I mean, these are white checks, so we can always
So
come back.
maybe Encyclopedia might.
Like the
We're gonna
rest of
fail
you,
every fucking
it
check.
comes from a
God
place
damn.
Somewhere in the past. That's all.
Oh,
you
did
know
you
for
save
now.
before this?
Oh, this doesn't matter.
Oh, I know.
We can come back. I'm gonna save after we do this when I try to get the thing again.
It's too late.
I didn't think that was gonna actually
Image
work.
on film.
3%? Nah.
The expression belongs to your primary motor cortex. It would take a minor neurological miracle for you to cease producing it.
Damn.
Here's a look at me.
It's like me when I'm high and I like can't stop. It's like this vague smile that is just like there. Ew!
Fuck.
The hell?
It's just a bunch of uncanny images.
This is what this man thinks his face is.
Yeah, he's so goddamn cursed. Okay.
Wait, can you mute for a second?
Yeah. Alright. Let's quick save and try this again.
This fan has torn. Has it been consigned there as punishment? You reach out.
Come on! It's fucking. Come on!
I might have to go get a different piece of clothing. I know! I might have to come back.
No.
No, it's okay if I come back.
No, I want that damn time.
I don't know if it,
Has
like,
it been consigned? You
if I'm
reach.
gonna fail every time. I don't know if it does the same thing every time. The tie is so good.
Because we did it last time, remember?
Yeah, but we didn't save scum. We got lucky. I don't know if it, like, hard
Babe,
codes.
it's RNG. It's
Has
just.
it been consigned
Just
there
keep
as
going.
you swoop
There,
Oh,
see?
okay. Critical success! Dude, we got a critical success on that.
Warning,
Our Sapphire
warning.
is 1,
Not
but we got
time.
2
No
dice
longer
rolls.
time.
We got 2 6s. Okay, warning, warning. The necktie is no longer contained.
What you have in your hand is a fantastically colorful tie with 4 or 5 different patterns. The knot reminds you of a noose.
Ah.
If it's your friend, why was it up there? Who ties their friend to a ceiling fan? Maybe this thing is dangerous somehow.
Logic is a little
An
too
ominous,
logical.
foreboding feeling fills you as you look at the tie.
Well, we can't turn on the light bulb because that'll kill us. Because the light will blind us.
Pull on the fan?
Blades come squeaking to a halt.
If I turn on the lights, it will kill us.
It will?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll straight up kill us.
Maybe that's what killed me.
Yeah, I think that is what
Cold
killed you.
wind blows in.
Ooh.
The morning light hurts your eyes. It's hazy, but you see the ocean and some war-torn buildings.
Visual calculus.
What do you mean?
Are you kidding?
How would you do that?
Yeah, we had an
What are you even
83%
trying to
chance. Lights. No, I can't, because if we die, then I'm gonna have to restart. I can't keep dying. Alright, we got a shoe. It's okay, we can just
Did we
go-
get everything in here?
I'm pretty certain we did. I'm
Okay.
trying. Where's the door?
Open the door.
I'm trying to figure out where the door is. Ah, here it is. Okay. Ooh, some free money! Gimme. Wait, how do I get out on the balcony? I want my shoe. It's out there. Ah, here we go. My Discord won't open. I guess hard close it. The smell of the sea makes you dizzy. There we go.
Oh, I love this OST.
There they both
My
are.
heart.
2 identical shoes, both copiously green and indiscriminately snakeskin, reunited on your feet like 2 baby crocodiles.
I'm not gonna lie, this OST reminds me of the smell of Florida. Because
Interesting.
when I first played through this, we were in Florida, and it was like, you know, summer to autumn time, and it
Yeah.
was getting a little cooler out, and, you know, I had
Good.
the balcony
They're
window
balanced.
open a lot.
Comfy.
I
Feels
accidentally
like
hit
the only
enter.
good thing about you right now.
But yeah, I agree. Not necessarily because of the Florida thing, but
But, like,
it
but
is
then when
super reminiscent of something.
it's like, you know, like a nostalgia for something you don't know about, because this is a world that's supposed to kind of be similar to ours, but not too similar. Like, things are very, very different.
Yeah, it's a more bleak version of our world, I'd say. Alright, we'll quick save again now that we have all of our clothes. Does the guy have Get, though? No, he is so fucking flat. He's just a
What the
flat
fuck?
old man. The calendar
Is
says
it? Yeah,
it's
like,
March.
goddamn,
Hello,
like, God.
officer.
The year is 51.
The young woman raises a cigarette
It's Laura
to her
Dern!
lips.
It literally
It's
is
Laura Dern!
Turn your bloated face away from her beauty and keep walking. No, officer, am I military personnel?
No.
She seems perplexed by your question.
There's only one solution to this. You're a businessman.
Wait, I know. I'm a businessman. Chief executive officer, right?
The young woman shakes her head slowly.
She's like,
Officer could be an artistic statement. You're already prone to those.
Officer is my stage name, right? I can see myself as a middling disco artist called the Officer.
I like that, I like that.
No. You're a police officer, sir.
Oh,
You're shitting me!
I'm not.
God damn it!
Unless you've been shitting us all this time.
Takes another drag all this
You've
time.
been here for 3 days. On official police business, no less.
And what business is that?
Couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
Try the expression on her. Let her know you want her
Wait,
physically.
wait. First, let's talk to her.
Well, I don't remember being a cop or anything
Could it be
else.
because of the drinking?
She raises an eyebrow. The cigarette sizzles. Who in their right mind would let me be an officer of the law?
Don't be
For
so
real.
harsh on yourself. They let almost anyone be a police officer.
Except Kyle Rittenhouse.
That's so
A glib
real.
remark.
Why did my audio
Don't let
stop?
it stand.
Okay.
Assert yourself.
Actually, I can see why they wouldn't trust me.
No.
I have the right character.
So let it go. Say nothing.
Retreat is not a winning tactic.
The express.
So red checks you can't do again. So this will be fun.
Yeah, if we fail this,
The words
we
of
fail
already-
every. I want to have fuck with you.
That's our only option.
What was that? That's not even how words are used. What did you say? Come on.
Dude,
Say it
she's
again.
laughing at us. This is so embarrassing.
No, I don't
Come
want
on,
to.
Man. Brady, please. One more time.
Don't
Stop
back
it.
down now. Say what you said again. Proudly.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
love the second either.
I like first one.
I said I want to have fuck with
Goddamn
you.
right you did. You crazy asshole, you. What kind of cop are you?
Cop of the Apocalypse, Superstar, Sorry Cop. I'm not a cop at all. I sure don't remember being one. I think I might have lied. I like Superstar.
It's already the route we've been going at. Here, I'm gonna see what Eater's saying memes real quick. Oh my god, what are all these photos?
That's so uncanny.
Where are you finding this shit, bro? Hold on. Okay. We're doing which one are you doing, Matt?
Superstar.
Okay, that's cool.
I do kind of like Cop of the Apocalypse,
Or
but
if I
we
can
haven't been
just
building
maybe
towards
ask
that.
you to elaborate on that superstardom a tiny bit.
You've got a stockpile of psycho memes? Hell yeah, bro. It means I'm a bloated old drunk with sideburns and disco pants. If I don't have a joke up my sleeve, it's on me. I sincerely think I'm a superstar. It's a theory I'm developing.
I like that.
We have certainly been entertained. Thank you. Whatever you are, you should stick to it. Otherwise,
She extinguishes her cigarette.
it's gonna suck for you later when you have to interrogate me.
Kind of wild that she admits that so early.
And for the record, no, I didn't do it.
Oh.
Dude,
Okay.
the fact that that's just straight up Laura Dern is fucking wild. She looks like she left a nice. It looks like she left a nice long stub in the ashtray. It's still smoking.
The door is closed.
Try to
This
handle.
door can only be opened with a key or from the inside.
Knock.
There is no answer. You hear the shower being turned on somewhere inside.
I don't even know what to play on my PC. I don't know. I guess just run through Borderlands 1 real quick, see if you can speedrun it. You hear the shower being turned on somewhere
A
inside.
tremendous loneliness comes over you. Everybody in the world is doing something without you.
Why are you doing this? Don't do this to me. Beauty, don't abandon me in all this ugliness. What do we do, man?
I'm so alone.
Play more Teardown then, Eater.
The door is indifferent to your loneliness. The world does not care. Still no answer. Still nothing.
Damn.
Please! Please, fuck
Please,
me!
lady in the shower. Laura
shit
Dern,
boring as fuck.
please.
Unfortunately, I'm not sure how to help in this moment, man. I also have trouble trying to pick games sometimes. So I feel ya.
Thought bubble? Thought bubble?
Nothing on the front page rings a bell. Strange. Yeah, my guy is just fucked.
It's him. The man. The myth. The legend.
Kim Kitsaragi!
Hell yeah.
You can find
I love this
Teardown
song.
mods. I hear the mods make the game interesting. Summer door closed for the winter. This is where lyrics would be. Oh, you're playing Lambda Wars? Nice. A big old karaoke mic just waiting for someone to sing into it.
We're Superstar.
The speaker is connected to the radio. The music is seasoned with static.
You should totally sing karaoke here. First chance you
Yeah.
get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast, oceanic soul.
My soul is immense.
My soul is modest. It's normal size. My soul is puny. My soul's cubic content is obscured by the hangover. I like 4.
Have I played Lambda Wars yet? No. But I will at some point.
Of course, at this point, precise measurements of your soul can only be performed from the outside. It needs to be heard
Base.
through a PA system by other people.
This goes well with the theory I'm developing, that I'm a down-on-my-luck superstar person.
Who
Yeah.
is mistakenly identified as a cop for his prominent jawline? Yes, Sounds like it. You should probably go on stage and pose for a moment when you're done with this thought.
Dude, we need
See if it works.
we need to get our guy mewing.
That's so stupid.
Dude, Eater said my Steam profile is cursed.
Yeah.
It really is, and it's on purpose. What should I sing when it comes
You
to
have
it?
not yet stumbled on the right lamentation, but it's out there. It'll come to you. You will wreak havoc with it. Don't worry.
Lamentation sounds good. They'll really get a gauge of my soul with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Lamentation.
Serves them right. Wipe that smirk off their face with your sad, tragic song. Who's laughing now? No one.
Your profile is Dying Light. Dying Light fucking sucks.
You'll have to find
bro.
something tragic to sing first, though.
Dying Light is so good.
Something tragic.
As you turn, a bright light catches your eye, making you squint.
Cool.
So
Cool.
Where's it coming from?
From a distant sunset, a stage light, flash photography, nowhere in particular. It's just what superstar law officers do. They squint at lights, and they solve shit.
Actually, now that I hear superstar and law official in a sentence, they sound weird together. Yeah, it's me. I've been establishing my superstardom hard lately.
You have. You're a big dick cop. Dick Mullen. Salem Rocky Baye. Badass on the edge disco cop. Time to recede into a ludicrous fantasy world. Here we go. Camera. Lights.
Action!
With a sudden flash, the world freezes around you. And you along with it. In an iconic monochrome solution, a black silhouette against a rasterized orange world. It's on.
This game is meta. That's the whole point, right? It's super deep philosophically. But yeah, play People Playground. Just go fuck some people up. Big dick cop. I know. When I first played this game, I was a sorry cop.
I think I ended up being a sorry cop too.
I feel like most people would. This feels right. You belong here. Okay, superstar cop mixed with drama as our signature skill actually makes sense.
That's so funny.
But yeah, we're a big dick cop.
A man in his late 20s stands behind the counter.
That's me.
Inspecting a stuffed
No.
seabird.
I'm in my mid-20s.
As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance, then looks down again.
I'm glad to be alive when Disco Elysium is. I need to read the book.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Once we beat this, I want to read the book because I have it downloaded.
Well,
That
it
was
doesn't
this
the
tale
book
in
like
his
not
eyes.
have a full
Even
English
now he's
translation?
focused.
No, it does.
Okay.
It's a fan
Looks like
translation,
he's
but
not
it's a
a fan.
translation. Hello? Hello? I heard a knock,
Can
right?
you open the door?
Yeah, let me check. Let me get a drink. I gotta pee anyways, this works. Miss Binky? I'm gonna piss real quick.
Okay, go piss, girl. Ugh. Oh dear,
Where's Clara?
She knocked?
Yeah.
How?
This kid was like, no, I didn't knock on the door. And I was
What
like,
the
what
hell? Wait, I wonder if I can keep playing, but I would like to turn off the camera. How is that? Excuse me. No. Webcam. Motherfucker. Ah, okay. Wait. Let's see. I'm the streamer now. Muhaha. Let's see. Babe? Would you mind if I kept going?
Oh, I mean, I'm done. I just
Oh,
have
okay.
to eat.
Cool.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure how long you'd be because sometimes you take long.
Well, that's when I have to poop.
Oh, okay.
And-
Sometimes you say you pee and then you have to poop. so-
Yeah, sometimes it's both. Alright. That was disdain in his eyes. Even now, he is purposely ignoring you. Looks like he's not a fan. What's wrong? Don't you like the officer?
Oh no, you're a hero. A real hero.
Could the massive property damage upstairs have anything to do with this?
So I'm not only a cop, but I'm also a hero?
Yes, you
Yeah.
are. A real decorated hero.
I just kind of want to take things people say like literally, like, just make him like hyper autistic.
Can you end the call with me and try again? Because it's just going in and out.
Yeah, sure.
And nothing else open. Okay.
Alright, let's try this again.
What did you not do? First you took the body down, then you solved the murder, then you didn't trash my hostel room. Maybe you even negotiated the strike.
Oh my god, I did all those things?
No, you see, actually, you didn't. You haven't done anything even remotely useful.
Oh, your
since you got
camera's
here.
off.
Oh,
'cause I
shit.
turned it off.
Oh, okay. What have I been doing then? Have you seen me around?
No, I haven't seen you around. I'm not always here.
He looks down again and keeps plucking the bird. Look at the stuffed
A
bird.
competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs. One of its wings broken. The man is trying to mend it. Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it, most likely on a wall. This is the Great Skua. The seaword is the symbol for the discovery of the Insulindian Isola, the part of the world you are in right now.
With the Insulindian Isola.
Something about it makes you
So-
feel bitter.
That's our world.
Yep. This world is very strange. Can I help you with that?
Look, your buddy is over there.
He looks at the door where a man in a bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor.
Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
I'm a talk, and I'm a cop, and I talk
What
to
do you
whoever
mean,
it
my
is.
buddy?
What do you mean, my
He
buddy?
pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird instead.
Are you the bartender?
Wait, Ina said, I wonder what doo-doo tastes like. Probably not good. You are the eater of foods, though.
No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager.
What's the difference?
What's
I
the
have
difference?
3 cafeterias to manage. 3. Sylvie tends the bar here, not me. I'm only standing in.
Where did Sylvie go?
Like the bird, fuck's sake. Where did
She just-
Sylvie go?
You know,
He shrugs.
His eyes dart from left to right. This man isn't lying, but he is hiding something.
Okay,
She
then.
just what?
It's just
so
what?
now you recall. Forget it.
Oh dear. Cigarette.
This is a water cooler. A large bubble rises to the surface. The menu is in white plain. Only the word Monday is written on it. Woman's hand wrote yesterday's menu. Today's menu is in man's handwriting.
How do you know that?
Because we're cop. The door is bolted. A sign reads kitchen reserved for personnel until 1300. The soft purr of electric juicer comes from the kitchen. Someone is working. Doo-doo bird, the extinct one. I don't know what you're talking about, bro. Wait, we have to internalize Superstar Cop. -2 logic while we're conceptualizing this. Or internalizing this. Okay, so we're gonna be a little bit dumb while we're focusing on this.
We're just gonna be a little silly, a little goofy.
I don't even know how to pronounce that. What are you talking about? The bottle of rum has been knocked over. Beautiful dark liquid is spilling out. A man is sleeping at the table, wearing mud-caked boots and rolled-down overalls. The back of his shirt reads Wild Pines, encircled by a logo with a tree.
On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine. The man does not mind.
Just
You
take
probably
that.
need them more than he does.
Oh dear.
Wake him up.
You gently shake his shoulder, but nothing happens. This man could probably sleep soundly in a ship's engine room.
Well, at least
Poor
he's
guy.
breathing.
Yeah, poor guy. He's just eepy, sweepy. Sign reads Mess Hall reserved for union members. Doors open 1600. The Royal Pinball Machine is unplugged. It's in memes. Okay, let me see what you're talking about. Oh, the dodo! I thought you said doo-doo. The dodo bird.
You said doo-doo bird.
I'm such a fucking idiot. I'm such a fucking idiot. This is the thing you're talking about, the doo-doo bird. I'm like, what are you talking about, doo-doo bird? It's a dodo bird. I'm such a fucking moron.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I'm crying.
You're so funny, Eater. Goddamn, you set me up for that.
A despicable man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his
Give
foot
her to me.
on the floor.
Give her to
Looks
me.
like he's waiting
All
for
right,
someone.
baby child.
You, as you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting.
Hello,
If an
Kim.
assault were launched on this building right now, if the windows came crashing down and the whole world
You guys
descended
like the
upon
shirt
you,
I'm wearing?
this man would hurl himself in death's way to save you. You are sure of this. But why?
You guys like my shirt? Wait. It's a Clara shirt.
Cat.
It's actually Axel's shirt. It says Best Cat Dad. And it's just got insane graphics of Clara.
And me on it.
Yeah.
That's a good ass shirt. We should sell copies of that as official Ox merch.
Designed by Kimberly Carr.
Okay, yeah. Hold on. Who is he to me?
He is your half-brother.
We love Kim Kitsuragi!
Hello. I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
You realize he's waiting for your name. This is your chance to come up with a really good name for yourself. Get creative. Conceptualize.
We might as well because we're partial to the officer.
Ooh, let's do it, let's do it.
This?
Yeah.
Raphael Ambrosius Gusto.
It's so cool. It's very cool, but won't I come off like a douche if I call myself that?
Yeah.
You instinctively run your hand over the multi-patterned silk of your tie. Its slickness gives you comfort and reassurance.
Don't worry! Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau is one classy name for one classy cop.
Yeah, the tie.
Dude,
the tie.
The tie is insane. I did not have the tie on my first playthrough, and it's so obvious when he's there.
It's so good. There's a hidden thing you can do in the game if you have the tie.
Yes. Well.
He doesn't even process what you just said. He just moves on.
Does he believe that's your real name? He casts it aside as an intra-departmental joke or a peculiarity he doesn't understand.
It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday.
Can you hush?
Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
What he means is, he has been trying to meet up with you for 2 days, but you have been otherwise occupied.
You mean him? Nod toward the cafeteria manager. Yeah, I just talked to him. Yeah, I just talked to him.
If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right? It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
What interviews?
At the 57, we like to prepare an initial list of persons of interest, and then just skim the surface. Prepare the field, get to know the players. You don't do that? Maybe it's not an inter-district practice.
Yes, the police. I'm aware I'm a policeman.
Right. And the interviews?
I have, yes.
But even if you haven't, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case. Have
Yeah, I
you
have.
removed the dead body from the tree?
Look, man.
You know, yeah.
Does that mean the body is no longer in the tree?
I don't like dead bodies.
Sure. But did you take it down from the tree?
Dead
body?
Completely.
Does that mean you took the body down from the tree?
No.
So, the body is still in the tree.
No.
First time detective in the lieutenant's voice. It is obvious he would have preferred for the body to no longer be in the tree.
Where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should
Oh
go
my
there
God.
as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
What if I told you I'm not really a police officer? Hey, how can you be so sure I'm from the police, but I can't remember anything? What were we supposed to go do again?
I'm gonna say this one.
Yeah.
I can see you drank last night and the night before.
He
That
says with
you're
their
still
moment of
drunk
silence.
now. But I have seen officers go through worse. Much worse.
Nah, you haven't seen
If you
this.
need something for your headache, there is a general store nearby. But as I said, the dead body should be our number one concern.
What if I told you I'm not really a police officer?
We all
Yeah.
feel that way sometimes. There is no such thing as a police officer, I'm afraid. What remains is that there is a dead body in the tree. Someone has to figure out who put it there. If we don't, no one else will. But first, we have to take it down.
He concludes. How can you be so sure I'm from the police?
I was sent here to meet a detective from Precinct 41. You have the insignia of the Citizens Militia on your sleeve and on your back.
He points to your jacket.
I suppose you could be impersonating him. You could have gotten the insignia from the black market or forged it. But for now, I'm going to set those possibilities aside. I'm not from the Inspectorate General.
Inspectorate General means internal affairs. What he's saying is he's not from the Rat Squad and isn't supposed to suspect such things.
Okay.
Ah, you mean the Rat Squad?
No need for derogatory terms. They're only doing their job.
You said insignia. These white rectangles, you mean? Point to your sleeve.
Yes.
But they're just white rectangles.
They are not just white rectangles. They bear a halogen watermark with the letters RCM and a pattern resembling the street grid of Revachol West.
Revachol.
I would ask you to step into the headlights of my motor carriage. But again, it's none of my concern. I just need you to do your job.
Shouldn't I have a badge or something?
You mean you don't have a badge?
I have my badge. I'm a policeman and I have my badge.
Oh. If you didn't have your badge, then that would be very bad. You would need to report it on my shortwave. But since you do have it, we can go straight to the task at hand.
What were we supposed to do
Talk
again?
to the manager. Then we go out back and take the body down.
Let's roll.
To you, officer.
I'm gonna go pee, but you can keep going because I can hear it.
Okay.
Hello, sweetie.
The elderly woman turns to you with a smile.
Wait, who's Sweetie?
Does that mean you like me?
You're a handsome man, officer, with your mustache and your chiseled jaw and that silly dimple on your chin. But dear, you're not for me. I'm too old and too married besides.
In another time and place, she might have flirted back. But that ship sailed long ago.
You must forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained. I completely forgot to introduce myself.
She slaps herself on the forehead.
I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
Her eyes glitter over the rims of her glasses as she looks up.
This Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew. Hire her on the spot.
You seem to be in a chair.
Yes, dear. I'm a paraplegic.
A paraplegic is someone with limited or no ability to use the lower half of their body. Paraplegia is caused by spinal cord injuries, like falling from a great height, or a grenade explosion.
A grenade. Did you fight in a war?
No, dear. I'm not quite that old, although I was injured in the line of duty.
Were you a tightrope
Nothing so
walker?
extravagant, dear. Though what young girl doesn't dream of soaring over a crowd?
What did you do then?
I was a training and development manager at a rapidly expanding mail order shoe company. You'd think it would be a safe job, but I had to be everywhere, and well, once I happened to be under some faulty scaffolding. I was lucky. This was almost 20 years ago, and I was compensated exceptionally well. One can only dream of such payoffs nowadays.
She runs her hands over the chrome wheels of her chair. I'm sorry, it was rude of me to mention the wheelchair. Let's move on. Thanks for clearing that up for me. Let's move
No
on.
problem.
She nods, smiling at you from
There
behind
is
her
no
glasses.
bitterness in her voice. She accepted the curiosity her condition inspires a long time ago.
How'd you like to roll with me?
Whatever you mean.
I want you to be my wheelchaired partner in fighting crime, ridding backyards of corpses, and catching sequence killers.
Sequence killers? Oh my.
She sounds impressed.
But I think you already have a partner, sweetie.
A partner who needs you to help him get a corpse down from a tree.
Kim, of course, I forgot I had you.
Yes, and it seems to me that you do well to stick close to him. He has the look of an upstanding officer of the law, someone you can lean on, and, sweetie, you are looking unsteady. And even if he weren't there, I don't think you'd have much use for me.
She's like, bless your heart.
Why? 3 heads are better than 2.
Thank you, but Martinez isn't the most wheelchair accessible place, you see.
Damn.
I'd slow you down, perhaps another time.
I don't know if you've noticed, but I don't know where I am or what I'm doing or anything.
Yes, officer. You look rather dazed. Like a stunned fox. But surely things can't be that bad.
Her eyes follow your movements with some concern.
She won't judge you, no matter what you say.
I drank so hard I forgot literally everything.
Yeah.
Oh my. You know where we are, right?
We're dead, haunting each other's ghosts. A war zone at the edge of the world. I don't really know. Some seedy hotel. I'm gonna say the Insulinda.
Yeah.
Yes, but more specifically on the coast of the city of Revachol, in the district of Martinez.
Honestly, I don't know diddly squat about Revachol. What kind of place is this?
How would I even begin to tell you? Revachol is the most beautiful city in the world. We're fortunate to be here, you and I. I haven't seen very many other cities personally, but everyone says so. Revachol is a rare jewel. This city used to rule the world, though it has seen better days.
She studied. There's a pause as she studies her expression. You must look quite lost. That's something that's beautiful about this game. It's also kind of creepy, in that how the Insulindas or the Insulindi, yeah, the Isolas work. That's what it. The Isolas and the Pale, conceptually, are such a wild idea, and I love it. But we'll get into that in a little bit. But Revachol and the Insulindi and Isola are supposed to be the most beautiful place in the known world.
Speaking of history, you know what year it is.
All I know is we are approaching the end times.
Perhaps, dear. Perhaps. But for now, it's just the spring of 51.
She is perturbed by your not knowing what year it is.
Is there any
But not by your
mannequins?
mention
Like
of
alive
things.
ones?
In this,
Must be the end times.
no. But there are mannequins somewhere. I think we've seen a few.
The lieutenant studies you.
No, we will
rubbing
see a
his
few.
chin. I'm beginning to suspect that you might indeed be completely adrift in this reality, thinks the lieutenant. How can it be that bad? Never mind. We're in this now.
I can tell that this is taxing for you, so I'll just ask one more question. What regime are we living under? What mode of government?
Some kind of democracy. I'd like to think it's the dictatorship of the proletariat, but something tells me it's not. Or I think it's yeah, I'm gonna say this one.
Radios are being used to control people's minds and distort a perception of reality, concealing our true masters, foreigners, and women.
Oh, that's the fascism one. That's the racist and
I hate
fascist
that.
one.
But yeah, dictatorship of proletariat.
Oh, sweetie. It's really not. There used to be people who thought that way. Other people who wanted those things, but they all went extinct.
It's a really sad world.
Revachol is a zone of control led by an alliance of foreign powers called the Coalition. We have almost no government of our own, and certainly no dictatorship of the proletariat.
But they still have cops.
If there's no government, how come there are cops?
Oh dear, this is troubling. You really ought to know that, being one yourself. There aren't any cops in Revachol, not in the traditional sense. The status of law enforcement has been a complicated matter since the revolution. But we should stop for today, sweetie. You look like you need a break. Besides, I'm not the best person to explain the big things to anyone.
She sounds like a really sweet lady.
Yeah,
Like,
and that's
she's a really comfy person.
and like she just accepts you for being a person who's like basically a newborn in this world.
Yeah, yeah.
Which I think like conceptually having your character be this way is a great way to inject yourself into this world, right? Because no one
I mean,
knows
that's the
anything.
whole reason why this world is so weird and there are different conventions of things, because the whole point is that you're not supposed to have any idea of what this world is like, so that's why you have all of your memories forgotten.
Yeah. So what is the revolution you mentioned?
Defeat, I'm afraid. The people of this archipelago tried to build something new, something different. The rest of the world didn't like it, so they came and ended it. This was 42 years ago.
What does that have to do with there not being any cops? But I'm a cop. Whatever it was hasn't stopped me.
Of course, sweetie. I really don't know how to explain it better.
I'm just a poor woman, she thinks. What do I know of these things? And how can I help you?
So, how did I do?
You didn't do too well, dear. It does look like you're having trouble remembering things. History and places. Remembering reality, in a word. It's very odd.
A sigh. The lieutenant buries his nose in his notebook.
But maybe a fresh set of eyes is what the world needs. And while I'm no doctor, such bouts of amnesia are often temporary, so I wouldn't worry too much.
She means this sincerely. Worrying won't do you any good.
Someone more educated in sweeping matters. Maybe you should ask.
She turns to the lieutenant. This isn't Honkai Star Rail. No, but it is something almost as good. How you doing, RNA?
No. I'm not an encyclopedia. I won't be a guide either. I'm a detective.
Of course. Then I don't know. Someone rich, maybe? Wealthy people are educated. Though I don't know where you would find a wealthy person in Martinez.
Fake news, where's the Booba and Asa? I actually thought about doing a bit of Star Rail before I started this, but we had to deal with our cat who doo-doo diarrhea all over the place, so I didn't have time. JK, Disco Elysium is cool from what I've seen. This game is phenomenal. It's literally one of the best games I've ever played. It has more words than the Bible, bro. Yeah, if you want to hang out for a little bit, you can see what the...
Of course, dear. Good luck with your case.
She gives you a small wave. See what the vibe is. We're looking to institute a dictatorship of the proletariat, but unfortunately I don't think that'll happen.
I love how we just like said that casually, and she's like, no, unfortunately not, dear.
She's like, that did happen at one point, but it's gone.
Well, there were people who tried to make that happen.
Well, the revolution did actually happen, but then the other Isolas came in and squashed it, and then formed the coalition to just take over the Insulindian Isola.
Yeah, very
so, like,
similar to our history.
But what's interesting about our history is that America is the primary force behind the dissolution of communist and socialist countries. So if this country were to fall apart, would other countries really try to squash a communist or socialist revolution?
Well, this isn't supposed to be...
No, of course.
Yeah.
It's a thought experiment,
Yeah.
right? Because, like, America goes around and squashes different countries trying to better themselves, so then they are forced to rely on our country, right?
Mhm.
But if our country ceased to exist,
like if the coalition stopped existing.
Yeah, but, like, so what would happen, right?
Yeah.
Would a different country take up that mantle? I don't know. I have to piss again. Do you want to keep it going?
Yeah. Depends on how long you're gonna piss.
Oh, I just gotta pee. I'll be right back.
Turn off the damn camera. Okay, don't be gross. Hello. I'm the streamer now. Hee hee. Okay. Let me actually put his headphones on. Oh. His head is huge every time I put these headphones on. Okay. Now unimpressive beard notices you approaching. He drops the ledger he was holding and turns to the
Mr.
lieutenant.
Gart, right?
The lieutenant
You run
glances.
this place.
The lieutenant glances into his little notebook. Okay. You know what they say about dudes with big heads? I'm not going to elaborate.
Yes.
He responds tersely. I don't know
I
what
am
that is.
Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41.
He looks to you, realizing he still doesn't know your name. I'm currently in between names.
Fantastic.
It's like when you've left your band, but you haven't decided on a solo artist name yet. Kim is about to say something, let him. I'm sorry, this is funnier.
That's wonderful. Really, I think so. But there's a dead body out back. No one wants to work in these conditions. It's been a week.
Yeah, I can't even imagine what going to work and there's been a dead...
Shit. Oh, is that JoJo?
Yeah, oh shit.
Bro, get out of here. Go.
Put the food away. Thought you closed the door.
Come on, doodle butt.
He's trying to eat Claire's food again.
Yeah,
But anyway, I was gonna say, like, it's imagine going to work and like there was a dead body there for a week and nobody did anything about it.
Oh yeah, here. Cookie.
Cookie, thank you. I got a cookie.
雪花飘飘，北风萧萧。Okay, turn on my webcam again. I'm back. You know what they say about dudes with big heads? Big wieners. That's wonderful, really. I think so. But there's a dead body out back. No one wants to work in these conditions. It's been a week.
Sir, I understand your concern, but we are here to do a job. And for us to do it, I need you to stay calm.
You know that song better than I do, and I fucking lived in China for a year. That's so awesome, man. I would love to visit China. Seems like a beautiful country.
Yes, of course.
I had a Chinese vocal instructor, and he was one of the nicest people I've ever met in my entire life.
Really?
Yeah, and he like now he was super strict because he's like, you need to practice every day, and I didn't, and he was like, I'm really upset with you that you don't practice every day, but I just ADHD and not having a space to, but
right.
He was like, he was basically saying like, you really could be a great singer. I just need you to practice every day.
Was that at G?
It was at PSC.
PSC, okay.
Yeah. His name was Mr. Chen.
Mm-hmm.
China is great. Winnie the Pooh less so. Oh, you're talking about Xi Jinping? I don't know shit about Xi Jinping. I know he's basically just a capitalist puppet like they all are. But I will say...
I remember watching the Jaden Smith Karate Kid movie, and I was like, oh, I want to go there.
What I think is sad is that, like, from what I see, because, you know, American media paints China as this, like, boogeyman, right? Even though they basically are our economy. And I like China, and I like the concept, right? And I would love to go, and I'd love to visit really anywhere. And the idea of them having the Chinese Communist Party is cool, and they do some, from what I can tell, they do some, like, more forward-thinking stuff with their, like, like social housing, right? Like,
yeah,
housing is like actually a human right over there in a way.
Like, again, I said this before, it's not like the communist propaganda that they're gonna make you all commies. It's more like communist propaganda that convinces you it's a more socialist, forward-thinking society, but it's as capitalist as the rest of them, and apparently he's doing capitalism better than the rest of them.
That's what RNA said. The CCP is hilarious because it's just a guise for state-controlled capitalism, which is like the most extreme form of capitalism. Well, you have state-controlled like that, or you have just straight-up imperialism like us, where it's like this shit doesn't function, so we have to destroy other countries to prolong our non-functioning society.
Yeah.
So, like, at least they do it slightly better. At least they are doing it slightly better. It's not good at all. Jesus Christ, but like...
like, we live on planet Earth, unfortunately.
I was talking about China with someone today, and I found it ironic the U.S. government mocked China for not having free access to the internet, yet they're trying to ban TikTok, ergo blocking free access to the internet. The U.S. is a fucking clown country, man. Not even 3 hours after Joe Biden signed that, he posted a TikTok. And also, anybody that shits on China is just xenophobic, I think, because if you don't shit on America for the same reasons, then you just don't like Chinese people. Because it's the same shit. Don't even lie. It's the exact same shit.
For a moment, the cafeteria manager fidgets under the lieutenant's gaze. Then he gives in.
I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene, but it also took you a while to call us. It was you who placed the call, correct?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
He's like, I don't know, I just work here.
I shit in toilets, but I guess I can start shit on Americans.
Do
Go
you
for
have
it.
the number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
He looks behind a pile of coasters, finds a slip of paper, and hands it to the lieutenant.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What, of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock.
I live in
sometimes
Jamrock.
Come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many cafeterias I manage.
He says many, but he said he has
But
three.
you still know
so.
your way around, yes?
Maybe it feels like a
Okay,
lot
we
to
need
him.
directions.
No, he wants it to be a lot.
Mm.
And since Kim is like an actual respectable police officer,
He's like he's trying to look good.
I am pro TikTok ban, not because I want to get laid off with severance, but because it's only fair since trying to ban so much of our shit, lol. Yeah.
Isn't TikTok not even like China owned?
The whole
Like,
thing
I know
is that
it's controlled to a degree, like a lot of things are, but I don't think it's owned by China. That doesn't make
ByteDance,
sense.
from what I understand, ByteDance is the company that is owned by another company that has so the company that owns TikTok is owned by another company that company, part of its shares are owned by the Chinese government.
Okay.
So while they're not in complete control of it, yeah, TikTok is Singaporean, as in it's a subsidiary of ByteDance, which is in Beijing.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, it is not owned by the Chinese government, but they do have some control over the entire operation.
Yeah,
but it
similarly
itself
to how
is not.
the U.S. government has control over our social media.
No, it's the other way around. Our social media overlords control the government.
Oh, yeah, but I'm saying they have some sort of control. They have some sort of
Measure.
say
Yeah,
in it.
yeah.
There's some sort of, So it's similar in that way. So I find all the fear mongering really
Hey, Joao. So I can't say now, but I hope you have a great stream. See you, dude. Hey, you have a good night as well, brother. I appreciate seeing you. The U.S. government just looked and thought, they're Asian. That's the same as China, right? Dude, our government's so fucking stupid.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
I didn't imply that. Detective.
Who, me?
Yes, detective.
He called me
I have
Cousteau.
You?
The best example is how Google is owned by Alphabet, and if Google decided to move to India, which is kind of basically happening. Holy shit! I didn't know that was happening. I mean, it's probably a lot cheaper, which is the whole fucking point. Oh, you mean, do I have questions?
Yes. He means, do you have questions for me, like a police officer would?
The cafeteria manager is clearly agitated again.
He thinks you're stupid, sire.
Where exactly is the
Behind
body?
this building, there's a courtyard. They hoisted him up on a tree there.
And how do we get there,
That's
then?
easy. See that door there? First you exit through that. Then, to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence. A really big one. You can get to the courtyard through there. No need for the keys. The hole is big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through.
It's not an official move, it's just Sundar Pichai is slowly moving all the jobs over there. Yeah, that does not fucking surprise me.
Does he want you to feel guilty of making that hole?
And Mark Zuckerberg's
It's
gonna
implied in
implode
his
Meta
voice.
and then hide in his bunker in Hawaii. Who killed
I
him?
don't know who killed him. I'm not the police. That's your job.
If you use TikTok with VPN it's probably get a 20-year sentence, meaning it's possible that at some point in the future there will be a week in which someone charged with 10 years for using TikTok to watch Argo Morgan fan, and it's Wilson the same week someone gets 3 years for sexual assault. Yeah. They're trying to ban VPNs in this country too. Did you kill him?
What are you, crazy? Of course I didn't kill him.
Why did Sylvie go away?
Haven't you asked me that already? What is it with you and this woman? She has nothing to do with this.
I like that our government is overturning the sexual assault case of what's his name?
Harvey Weinstein.
Harvey
It's
Weinstein?
the New York government.
Well, yeah, but we all know why. It's because he's a Zionist freak. But I love VPNs, virtual pussy nipples. We need to get you a VR headset so then you can like finally get your VR dick wet.
What the fuck?
You can play VR porn games. If feel like it's real. You can have your furry sexual fantasies come true. Now, before I ask you where, now I'm asking you why she left.
Okay, you got me. She went away because of the dead body out back. And because I asked for her number. That's why Sylvie went away. I hope you appreciate that.
Could have been smoother, bro.
Thank you.
Arthur Morgan 6. The lieutenant says, he opens his little notebook at the cover. The number is safely tucked away in a small pocket. Mystery solved!
Because I thought you were supposed to be investigating the lynching, not my employer conduct.
This stuff gets on my nerves. I'm a feminist.
Lynch? David Lynch?
When I can call myself a feminist.
Yeah, let's do that. It's so funny that if you say the progressive views you have, you say it in the most cringe way possible because like that's how people perceive you when you say it. It's so funny.
Even though they're the right things to say.
Yeah,
Best
yeah.
case scenario, TikTok loses its Supreme Court battle, is forced to divest. They won't divest. Zuck buys it, and then in a couple years gets smacked with antitrust laws for having a monopoly on social media. Take down both Winnie the Pooh and Zuck in one fell swoop. Hey, you know what? The world's already falling apart. There's not much left that has to happen before this country is in total turmoil.
Yeah, I don't think TikTok will divest. Yeah.
They've already said they won't. There's
Yeah.
no possible way.
And there's nothing that can really convince them because
They'd rather just lose the market.
Well, yeah, because the rest of the world also watches TikToks. Like, comparatively, the U.S. saying no thanks is not that much of a loss for them.
Not to mention, they're also creating that Instagram alternative that
Yeah.
will go around the ban. No, yeah, there's absolutely no way. U.S. is only 10% of their profits anyways. Wow!
Yeah,
Holy
so
fuck!
that's why, like, when, politicians say, oh, it's not a ban, we're they're gonna sell and we're gonna make it better. And it's like, no, they're not going to. And
Make
you
it
know
better
that.
how? No, they literally admitted, some guy who was on the who was part of that bill
Some
literally
guy.
admitted,
I
I don't know,
forgot
some
his name.
fucking politician whose names doesn't matter because these people they're fucking ghosts anyways. They only exist to take money from AIPAC. But basically he said, yeah, it's because the pro-Palestinian, well, he said pro-Hamas sentiments, which is so horseshit, but pro-Hamas sentiments get more traction than the top 10 news channels or news sites in this country, which is funny because those top 10 news sites are owned by the same fucking person.
Okay, I don't want to keep getting distracted.
I mean, the point is to talk about politics, right?
Well, yeah, of course, but we're not even there yet. We're just talking to this bartender.
This stuff gets on my nerves. I'm a feminist. That's right. If there's one thing I know about myself, it's that I'm a total raging feminist.
Do you have a phallus in your ear? I said I'm a feminist. I'm not a feminist. I just wanted to see the look on your face.
I do want to say the third one.
Yeah, I like the third one.
But there is a timetable for this investigation, dictated to us by the stages of decomposition. And it says we need to move on.
That's all.
Yeah. Kim is saying what I'm saying.
You owe me 130 real.
Not so fast, Mr. Feminist.
The multi-pattern necktie you found tied to the ceiling fan can talk. No one. It must be merely imagination. But
Let's bail! Time to push the eject button! Sounds like a responsibility! I don't like those!
Arne, are you ready?
don't listen to him. It's madness.
Slip away unnoticed.
Should I ask this first, or should I...
Will it give you that option?
I don't know.
So let's try it anyway.
We made it!
We did it!
We passed the shit!
As you blow this joint, behind you, a whiny...
Holy shit!
What?
Real
It's so much funnier when you fail it. It's so much
Yeah, so
funnier.
basically you have a dream sequence where you run and fucking run. No, it's not. You actually do run into this woman.
Yeah.
Yeah, you fucking try to... You jump backwards and try to flip him off, and you fucking fly into the one with the wheelchair and knock her over. I'm genuinely surprised we passed that.
I like how it's like, alright, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, it's like, okay, I'll come back.
God, it would have been
Real
so much
mature.
funnier to fail it.
What exactly were you trying to accomplish?
I'm surprised we passed that.
You do understand you still owe me money, right?
Damn, your feet thought we got away. That doesn't seem fair. You demonstrated some serious skills there, slipping away Sambo style. By the way, Sambo, or Samurai boxing, is an eloquently violent,
I'm fucking up this
set of
Coke
one-on-one
Zero, oh my
fighting
God.
moves. Originated from the Samurai Isola, Sambo used to incorporate a wide array of martial disciplines, from archery to mounted combat, but mainly means aesthetically pleasing single combat nowadays. Sambo style implies stealth, cleverness, and cool.
Sidebar.
Alright.
Sidebar. I was gonna say something. I don't remember what I was gonna say. Never mind.
It'll come up.
Hold on. What is this money anyway?
What are you, brain damaged?
Actually, I might be.
Since I woke up, I have trouble remembering even the most basic concepts of reality. Yeah, I like that.
The second one?
Yeah.
Money is what grown-up people use to pay for things. Things like this hostel room, or 8 bottles of potent blend, and 9 packs of Royal Extra.
Oh.
Use it for everything, really.
Where can I get money?
Are you serious? From your work? I don't know. You can take bribes, I guess. I'm sorry. I don't think cops take bribes.
Some do.
I take bribes.
To survive.
No, I'm not gonna take bribes.
Why do I need it? Show
For
me the
survival. To pay
Oh,
me.
we're just going down the list.
Unless you want to become a hobo. Do you want to become a hobo?
Like
I
hobo?
want to become
If you
absent
stay in my
hobo.
place and it's
Hobo!
cold spring outside,
They know you exist.
Money doesn't make you happy, but it lets you be unhappy for a bit longer.
That's a good way to phrase money.
Yeah.
Money doesn't make you happy, but it lets you be unhappy for a bit longer.
I have been noticed.
Hobo, you can sleep in a trash can in this and die. If you sleep in a trash can and do something wrong, you'll just die, and they'll find your body in there.
Yeah.
Because, like,
game over.
if you have nowhere to sleep, you have to sleep in the trash.
Run out of money, you die. It's like that for all of us. Me too. That's why I need you to pay me. I'm not an arsehole.
Not an asshole.
Aw.
Proceed. Show him the coins you found. Is this money?
Yes, it is.
I'm clipping my stream. Mostly just clips of me doing bad cowboy voices. Yeah, that works, bro. Do it. Count them and give them to him. That's 10 plus 10 plus 20 equals 40. I'm now down by 40, right? Wait, keep the money? Yeah, I'm gonna keep the money.
There's a shuffle of money as Lieutenant Kitsuragi looks for something in the pockets of his orange bomber. That's cop 4. I haven't offered to pay because I don't have any money either.
But you must have appreciated my Sambo style stealth.
Oh, well, that is Sambo style, then let me wipe that debt, sir.
He snorts sarcastically, then suddenly changes tone, probably realizing it was pretty cool.
Okay, the stupid drinks are on the house, Mr. Athlete.
We got a discount!
To charge you for 3 nights and the broken window. That's 100 square.
That window was just an unfortunate casualty of me practicing my moves. I won't pay for it. Should I say that?
No.
No, I think that's...
We've already scammed.
I'll just say thank you for your cooperation.
Don't thank me yet. You still owe me 100 real. If you don't have it by tonight, I can't let you up there.
He points upstairs towards
Now,
your room.
what the hell did you want? I assume you wanted something to come back.
Have you done the running whilst flipping him off yet?
Yeah, we actually passed that skill check. I didn't think... We had 17% chance and we passed it. And then we were like... that's how we got a discount, is that I ran away and the guy was like, okay, that was pretty cool. He's like, okay, I'll take off $30 or 30 real from your bill. And I didn't knock over the old paraplegic lady. I've seen something here at the Whirling, Gart. I think I need to talk about.
What thing?
I saw a sign that said the mess hall is reserved for the Union.
Yes, not the whole damn Union, thank God. Just the nastiest and loudest faction.
He tosses his head in disdain.
They come here in the evenings. Dumb, unruly types. Think they're big shit. But they're good customers. They place big orders and always pay on time.
So you didn't launch yourself into a disabled woman. I tried and it didn't let me.
He hates the Union, but grudgingly recognizes its power over him. So he's directing his frustration at you instead. Retaliate.
Let it go. You're above gratuitous baiting. Yeah, I don't want to be an asshole.
We should find out who this Lord faction is, occupying the booth. Loudness means talkative, and we need info.
The lieutenant gives you a meaningful nod. How do we find
don't.
them?
We have to wait. They'll show up sooner or later. Men get hungry, even striking men. If not today, then they'll be here tomorrow.
Gart, I saw a sign that said I couldn't go into the kitchen. Why can't I go into the kitchen?
What are you, a cook now? That's none of your business.
Maybe I am a cook.
You're not. You're a menace. The kitchen is closed until 1 p.m. because the real cook is working. You can snoop around after that, if you must.
There's something else I want to ask about.
By the way, you should come back to this thing-based questionnaire if you see anything interesting in the whirling later.
By the way, I'm going to sing karaoke here. I didn't say can I. I didn't ask. I just said I'm going to.
Absolutely out of the question.
You wait and see, cafeteria manager. Absolutely in the question. First we find a sad banger. Then we sing this place to shit. Your
Based.
body is ready, sire.
Alright. Gotta find a sad banger and sing this place to shit.
Where is home? The address is coming up blank, and this place sure isn't it.
Do I even have
But
one?
you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere.
Marvel? Up on Marvel
Why did
Hill.
you say that?
These are just synapses firing. It doesn't mean anything. The name must have some meaning for me. Lieutenant Kitsuragi, do you know a place called Marvel Hill?
No. But isn't that an expression, not a place?
An expression?
A
I do
thing.
that.
Up on Marvel Hill, a great high place. One that is impossible to climb back to.
That doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money.
Could I trace the way back somehow to the exact street, the exact number on the building? I'll live in a dumpster. I don't care. Fuck everything. Hobocop. Should I say that?
Sure.
Entertain the thought when you get the time. Maybe being a hobo and a cop has its advantages.
Hobocop! Inexplicable feminist agenda and Hobocop.
Inexplicable feminist agenda!
ungainly and rambling. While we're thinking about being a hobo, we become ungainly and rambling.
I love it.
Okay, so we're almost done internalizing some kind of superstar. Oh, +2 authority against men with inexplicable feminist agenda.
That'd be cool.
Well, if we even find a situation where we can utilize that. All right. Ooh, wait, there's a thing
That
there.
sugary black rum stain on the counter makes you teary-eyed with joy. It's almost touching how syrupy and sticky it is. How long have you been up already?
Pretty long. It's drink o'clock.
That's it, boy. It's coming back to him. You had your mesolimbic reward pathway worried there, not thinking about drinking all that time. It was like you weren't yourself.
I've been secretly thinking about it all this time. Actually, I should I be thinking about this? Looks like drinking hasn't turned out too well for me. Now that you mention it, I do need a rum and lemonade. I'd love for Gart to serve me up a beverage. Honestly, I don't want him to be a drunk.
Maybe
Yeah, we
you
only
haven't
take drugs
turned
here.
out well for your drinking. Have you thought about that? Get a goddamn rum and lemonade to yourself.
Wait, we can lick up the spill rum.
Lick that stain off the counter.
Oh, lick it, but only a little. No, I'm not gonna lick it.
That'd be funny.
No, I don't want to. I don't want to. I want to avoid drugs and alcohol.
What
I'm a good
happened?
boy.
Oh no!
You used to
Drugs are the only fun way to do this.
Go get your boring normal person drink then. Get your drink on and your act together.
That's what the bourgeoisie want you to do, to stop drinking. They want you to raw dog this life.
Well, apparently people our age haven't been drinking much lately.
Yeah.
I'm rewatching my stream, and I don't remember setting Heath Ledger's Joker dialogue in a David Lynch voice. Lamau, you gotta clip that so I can see it. The sign reads, "Fuck the police." Well, pigs
Fuck the
go
police
home.
Or fuck the police.
The RCM in Martinez. What can I help you with?
You sound
We don't
surprised.
see a lot of police around here. That's all.
I have some questions for you.
Of course. What can I help you with?
We need directions.
Of course. Where to?
I'm looking for a dead body.
Oh, that's right there, in the yard.
She's relieved someone has come for it.
Where am I?
What do you mean?
I'm disoriented. I don't know where I am.
Yes, sir. District of Martinez.
In the city of
This
Revachol.
intersection is called Roundabout North.
He knows where we are. He just wants directions.
What is up in the north?
There's the pier, the Cape Side apartment buildings, some more tenements. Not a lot, really.
What is in the east?
The harbor gates. Some kind of commotion, I think. I don't follow the local politics.
I like
A
this
fleet
lady's voice.
store, too.
Mm-hmm. What is in the
Some
south?
shops and a bridge. The canal bridge leads to the coast, but it's broken, I think. Some kind of accident, probably.
What is on the other side of the canal?
Just coast. There's a little fishing village there, and a fish market. But that got closed down ages ago.
What is in the west?
It's just water. No, actually, I think they call it the Martinez Inlet. There are some islands in the bay, but they're hard to reach.
Thanks, that's all for
No
now.
problem.
She nods, brushing a fleck of soil off her cheek. What is this fuck the police business?
Excuse me?
She doesn't understand.
She's uncomfortable. Maybe you should drop this line of questioning.
The street sign says fuck the
Oh.
police.
Well, I didn't write it there. I'm just sitting here.
What about the other sign? Pigs go home. Who are these
I
pigs?
don't know anything about that either. As I said, I didn't write it.
Pig is a widely used term for members of the police. It's not lovely.
It's a good term.
Even if she didn't write it, she should clean it.
It's alright, I'm just
Okay.
asking. Who are you exactly?
I am just a gardener.
Good to meet you, just a gardener. Another question then.
I am pleased to meet you too, officer.
I have
Of
to
course.
run.
I won't hold you back.
She wipes her brow with the canary
Her
yellow
gloves.
gloves.
You get the feeling that we need them. You have a dead body to deal with after all.
One more thing. Can I borrow your gloves?
Sure, keep them. I have another pair.
She hands you the rubber gloves with no visible annoyance. Thanks. Alright.
Some kind of superstar.
Some kind of superstar. Oh, fuck, I didn't read it. They say the world isn't ready for a rock and roll cop. No one wants their state monopoly on violence to be mixed with celebrity worship. They claim to know it would be dangerous for detectives to rise to the ranks of demigod and have sexual encounters with barely legal cover girls. It would be insane, they say. To all this you say, fuck off and die, in a cool voice. You people have no idea how good these cops are going to get. They're going to crack 20 cases a day. In the future, cops will be like astrophysicists, or prime ministers, or prophets, and you're the first one.
That's so
Some
goofy.
kind of superstar.
I am a gander and a hunter and a gatherer. Feel like a traveler.
The man mutters to himself, accenting the beat as he
A
goes.
simple little cadence. He seems to be making it up as he goes.
Keep listening.
From another planet. Hey there.
I am the law.
You sure are, my man.
What's going on
The
here?
jam, my man.
He motions toward the sprawl of lorries with a sweeping gesture. What's the jam?
It's a traffic jam for the ages. Harbor gates up the street are shut tight. No explanation given. Workers on strike, scabs agitating. All around clusterfuck. Meanwhile, we're all stuck here in long haul limbo for days upon days upon days. Upon days.
He glances south, down the road. Limbo, huh? That's where I am.
Yeah, exactly.
It's official.
Yeah.
He too
Yeah.
agrees. This is the antechamber of the afterlife.
So how long have you been here?
Feels like forever. Like I was born on this here roundabout and this was all I ever knew. Just
Real.
me and the metal and the tires, the oil and the fumes of mazout.
Mazout is an antiquated term for heavy fuel oils.
Ah, it's like
This man has
diesel.
a barely suppressed
Mazout is
performance
basically diesel.
streak, or he just likes unusual words, or both.
I dig your style, man.
Yeah, imagine. It's been a whole week already.
He snickers in appreciation of the digging of his
A
style.
humble laugh, however, a touch of sorrow.
So tell me, what do you need?
Care to spare some change for a working stiff?
Huh?
Huh?
Oh. No, I ain't got any money. They don't want to pay for unfinished work.
They who?
The bosses, man.
Makes sense. First working pay. I don't know who these bosses think they are, but that sounds like a good arrangement for them. Yeah.
Yeah, it sure ain't good for me. Or you. I'd spare a coin or two for a city cop down in his luck. If I had saved 4 myself.
Tell me about this strike.
It's like, whatever's going on over at the docks. Workers got a blockade set up, making demands. No way in or out.
What's the union demanding?
Some pretty wild stuff, I hear. Like a giant new power crane in half the company? Forget what exactly. Good on them, I guess.
I mean, that's good.
I've heard talk there's a company rep in town, too. Like, a strike negotiator type. They'd know what's up. Precise demands and so on.
Ah, yes, from the Wild Pines. We'll meet her soon enough, I'm sure.
What do you think the company wants?
They want to keep that money flowing in, my man. Ka-ching.
He doesn't blame them, but he's not on their side. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Anything else? Yeah, this ain't really my area of expertise. I just do my job and get paid. I have things to do and places to be. All of us do.
All of who?
Us lorry drivers. Camionneurs. You still hang around here waiting for this mess to end. Most have scurried off somewhere to get drunk or high. Or laid. Not that I blame them, really.
Not you?
Not my thing. Chasing transient pleasures is a drag these days. I prefer the examined life now. Thinking, reflecting, observing.
I like this guy.
Yeah, he's cool.
He glances down the road toward the horizon, a glint of something in his eyes. Know anything about the dead man? The one hanging behind the hostel there? Point at the yard.
He ain't one of us drivers. I know that. All accounted for. Otherwise, I haven't really asked about that. Been wasting time right here. Keep him busy.
It's easy to see he's telling the truth. He's kept his nose out of the dark stuff.
Busy with what?
Analyzing the fundamental structural and psychological conditions of being stranded in the midst of a sea of motor lorries and their sad, despondent chauffeurs.
I made a clip of today's stream I think you'd like. Thanks, bro. Yeah, definitely send it.
A sense of surprise there ain't more bodies hanging from more trees.
What are you hauling anyway?
High-grade narcotics, illegal firearms, stuff like that.
Time to arrest him. Relax. He's merely joking.
Let me see Hobo's clip. What is this?
I don't like the way my skin feels on my body. Do you like the way your skin feels on your body? You don't? Pull it off. Pull off your skin.
You're a funny guy, Hobo. You're a funny guy. He was doing a pull off your skin in a cowboy accent. That I like the way my skin feels on my body. Send me a link to your YouTube so I can clip or I can like the shorts. Fox is merely joking. Wicked. I've always wanted a friend in the underworld.
Ha! No, I'm joking, my man. Found runs a nice, clean business. This haul of cargo is mostly sporting goods. You know, tracksuits and that kind of thing. They usually get shipped to Grodd and the Occident. Though we've been making headway in the Il Moran market lately.
Let me open this real quick so I just have this in an extra page. Yep. Okay. Ooh, and alright. Thanks, brother. So nothing illegal then?
Unless they've illegalized sports equipment while I was on the road.
That's your machine behind you?
This rockin' beauty. Sure is. Like a rash you can't get rid of. You interested in heavy-duty cargo machinery?
A motor lorry, also called a camion, on
Camion.
Cayenne and neighboring islands. This one looks roughed up enough to be some sort of found rust bucket. Maybe the A6.
A Fallon A6 you got there?
Good eye, my man. Yup, she's an old one, but reliable. Me and her spent a long time together.
There it is again. A little touch of sadness beneath his cool. He thinks he's spent too long in this lorry.
Gotta get one of those Fallon tracksuits you're hauling?
We're pals and all, but I can't just freely hand out the merchandise. The bosses won't be happy.
Right, I had another question.
The man taps his fingers rhythmically against his arm.
Empathy. What do you see in his eyes?
Ease into it.
Damn.
Don't go too far. This seems like a personal matter.
My man, I want to know about your soul!
You are the law, aren't you? I get that being bluntly observant and inquisitive comes with the territory, but it certainly doesn't help with your conversational skills, does it?
Just like that, he slips out of your reach. It is possible the yelling didn't help.
Damn. I'm good for now. Good talk.
Don't be a stranger.
Cool guy. Good guy. It's a good
Yeah, I
dude.
remember him. He was cool.
Let's fuck with the Kupri Kanema. Kupris?
Before you
Kupri?
stands a motor carriage.
The Kupris? I think it's pronounced
covered
Kupris.
in blue and white livery, bearing the number 57.
The cars are so unique in this.
Vapor emanates from the large engine
Did you
on
know?
the back of the vehicle. It hasn't had time to cool off yet.
Did you know that before they made the game, this world that they were playing in was a D&D campaign, essentially?
Yeah. Like, this was originally supposed to be a tabletop RPG.
Yeah, but it was too complex for them to actually make a game out of it, like a tabletop game, so they had to have a narrator who knows everything, right? Because the guy who was in charge of the campaign knew everything about this world. And the people that were playing it helped him develop it, but, like, it's just so unique. Because there's no combat in this, not really, it's all talking.
This must be the infernal machine that tore you from oblivion. The Caprice Kanema.
Caprice Kanema.
In the cabin, you are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone on a hook, a pull-out toolbox under the seat, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Tap on the fuel preheater gauge.
As you tap on the gauge, the indicator pin jerks as if startled. It's in the large orange sector, indicating the engine is warm. Next to the gauge is a red switch labeled heat.
There's no use pressing the heat button. It won't start without the ignition key.
Oh, the way that they start is a button that says heat. That's interesting.
Translation. We're not going anywhere right now. Alternative translation. Don't even think you can drive my MC.
Run your fingers over one of the steering levers.
The white suede feels luxurious under the touch, and the metal clutch handle so very familiar in your palm.
Pull out the pull-out toolbox.
A metallic drawer slides out from under the seat and clicks into place. The tools inside are neatly organized.
Take what you need, officer. It's going to be a long case. I'm not protective of my tools, like some men are.
He's clearly a little protective of his tools. But what can you do? Work is work.
Take the red-tipped pry bar.
The pry bar feels nice and cold in your hand, heavier than you'd think. useful for opening all sorts of doors and lids.
Take the rubber-handled chain cutters.
The handles are long and sleek. Snap, snap, go the cutters in your hand.
Take the hand-cranked flashlight.
It's robust, weatherproof, and well-made. Police issue, blue.
If we had more cops like Kim Kitsuragi, I think our world would be a lot nicer.
Well, the interesting thing is, like, in this world, cops don't have as much power as they
In
do.
Revachol, yeah.
Yeah, like, in Revachol.
Because they're just a citizens militia.
Yeah.
But they still can, like, they don't have the legal precedent to really arrest people.
Right.
They can only really do a citizen's arrest, which, if there is a strong enough institution like the striking workers against them, they kind of can't do anything. But, like, it's the fact that there probably are people who are in the citizens militia who exert their power in unfair ways, which is bullshit. But people like Kim, and to an extent our guy, they care about solving cases. They care about helping people. That's not the world we live in, unfortunately, and it's really sad.
Lets you see things in the dark you would otherwise miss.
Push in the pull-out toolbox.
Pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest. Preheater gauge casts a warm glow on the steering levers and the radio on its hook.
Pick up the radio.
The frequency tableau lights up, and the green button labeled Prime Line glows like a feline eye. And then you hear something. The soft purr of electrical kittens. Radio waves cast far and wide over
Radio
the
waves.
It's just
A
beautiful to
woman's voice
listen to this
greets you
game.
through the static.
This is Precinct 57. Hello, Lieutenant. How may I assist you?
Lieutenant?
Hello, Alice. Please assist our colleague from the 41st Precinct here. I'm putting him on.
Come in, Delta 10. This is Firewalker. Copy.
This is Officer Alice Demetri, Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
You could swear she was friendlier with the lieutenant. I need you to connect me to a civilian. Well, let's talk with the police precinct first. Could you connect me to the 41st Precinct? I have something I need to report.
Just a second, officer.
She puts you on hold, the static crackling softly like a bonfire. After a while, you hear an old man greet you from the radio. His rattly voice is oddly familiar. Now, I want to say one thing, in that this world is very clearly dying, right? Even without the information that we know, which I won't say anything yet, but, like, you can tell that this world is dying. And there's something beautiful about the way that people are still living their lives despite the fact that everyone can feel it.
Yeah.
Which is kind of like our world right now.
Yeah, a little
right?
bit.
And in our world, I don't have necessarily that, like, I'm not looking at it in a beautiful way because we are in the midst of it. But looking at it from a distance like this, it's strangely comforting to be able to relate.
Well, yeah, like, that's the point of the game. It's supposed to give you hope in the face of all this, right?
It's a thought experiment about, even though things, like, in this world are the worst they could possibly be and only get worse, there still is some beauty.
Yeah.
There is beauty in our world. Like, with
There's
these student
something-
protests, that's
there's
beautiful.
Something to look forward to, right, regardless.
Yeah. You're doing a really good job with that, hun.
Oh, thanks. I'm
10-2,
making a curtain.
10-5. This is 41st, come in, over.
A scrawny old man sits in a dusty cubicle, smoking, with a large white rectangle sewn on his vest. In front of him is a box-shaped apparatus with an array of wires and antennas. The radio switchboard. The man uses relay code. You got this. You're a cop, and cops know relay code.
10-4, Station 41, I've got an urgent business. Over.
10-4, message received. 10-5, relay message. What's your status? Over.
Just reporting in, over.
10-18, state your message, sir.
I need to report my badge missing.
But you said... never mind.
10-9, over.
My badge. I can't find it anywhere. Basically, it's gone.
10-4, message received. This is a very serious situation. I need to 10-22 the captain. Over.
Is it him? What does he want?
Says he lost his badge and needs to report it.
He what? He lost his badge?
Say nothing.
Who lost his badge? Dick fucking Mullen. Who do you think?
It's Officer Dick Mullen from the bestseller Dick Mullen and the Lost Identity.
He says, fighting off his laughter.
Dick Mullen is not your name. It's the name of a fictional detective who would not lose his badge. Defend yourself immediately. They're laughing at you.
Come on, operator, tell them to stop. This is serious.
No.
Haha, officer lost his badge. Haha, like I'm the first cop to ever misplace his badge.
He says this has probably happened to other policemen before him and laughs sarcastically.
Oh, goddamn it. Is he fucking kidding? The whole station's gonna be dicked for this.
Satellite Officer Vikmar is wondering if you might be joking and adds that this tarnishes the reputation of the entire station. Over.
Mullen dicked us.
Okay, now I'm gonna say, come on, operator, tell them to stop. This is serious.
He's asking you to stop, says this is serious.
Of course it's serious. He lost his fucking badge.
Satellite Officer Vikmar concurs, losing your badge is serious. Over.
Can we just move on? I want to get it reported and be done with it.
I hear you, officer.
I know, I know.
Here that you are in pursuit of your misplaced badge. Over.
I've got a charity you might be interested in. Yeah, sure. Bro, send it my way.
Fuck me. Mac, come here. You've got to hear this. Dick Mullen lost his badge.
What's going on?
Super Cop here lost his badge.
He lost his what now? His badge. He lost his goddamn fucking badge.
Could you all please just stop saying lost his badge for a moment?
He asks you to please stop saying he lost his badge.
Animal Asia. Animals Asia kindness. Oh, cool. Yeah, I'll check that out later, bro. Thank you. I appreciate you, brother.
Why? Did he find it?
The room at the other end of the line erupts in volcanic laughter.
Sergeant Orson was wondering if you found your badge yet. Over.
You don't have a comeback. Sorry. It's hard to think like this.
He's not replying. Looks like he's still looking for it.
You can hear laughter in the background. Enough with this. I have other things to discuss.
Captain 9, come again. I didn't get that. Over.
The animated conversation in the back is making it difficult for him to hear you.
New heights even for Captain Sober. Ask him. Ask him if he's lost his gun, too.
The room roars with laughter.
Sergeant Orson wants to know if you lost your gun too. Over.
Check your pockets. Check your... Holy fuck. You don't know this, do you?
I don't have my gun!
It's gone. It's not fucking on you.
Don't sweat it, Bratan. You don't need a gun to have fun. We can still have fun. It's not all over.
Captain 9, come in, officer. Did you get my question? We were wondering about your gun. Over.
We can try to convince them that I didn't lose my gun.
Okay.
Even before.
How did we fail a 72% check, bro?
That's funny.
Oh, we got a critical failure.
Oh, that's hilarious.
God damn. No, of course I didn't lose my gun. Fuck it, I didn't lose my gun.
He says he didn't lose his gun. Or his fun, whatever that means.
Ask him to describe it. His gun. Not his fun. Just a gun will do.
Satellite Officer McLean requests a description of your
Smug
weapon.
little shit.
Over.
Smack him.
Request a description, huh? We'll give it one. Describe the plasma gun.
For starters, it's massive. Got flared cooling vents along the front and hydrogen flasks sticking out.
Kim, what are you packing? Oh, damn.
No, because this was a special Inland Empire thing, I wanted to say it.
Okay.
I've got a magnetic accelerator, an arc that it's got a magnetic accelerator, an arc that accelerates the energized ball of periwinkle blue hydrogen-based plasma to near light speed.
I'm going to need to put you on speaker for a second.
In contact, it detonates with the power of dying star, erasing every living thing from existence. Oh, and did I mention it is dripping with sexy blue plasma?
That's so funny.
The officer is describing his genitalia in exaggerated terms. Over.
Host in heaven. Did he lose his gun and his mind?
Dear God, he lost his gun. Oh my, I can't.
The man succumbs to laughter again.
This isn't really a laughing matter.
Mac can face a giant of Coco Nur by himself, but Disco here made him piss his pants. Oh, I can't. Fuck. He lost his... Ask him if he still got his wiener.
I'm not going to.
I'm not going to.
Sergeant Orson here is wondering if you are still in possession of your genitalia. Over.
I left it at his mama's after I fucked her ass all night. Tell him that.
That's a negative. I'm not going to say that. Over.
What?
Oh, you said that, guys, but not mine.
He said he sodomized your mother.
He said he sodomized your mother.
Oh my
Mama's
god.
vanilla waffles at the captain's birthday party. Some nerve he's got.
Sure her vanilla waffles were the only thing he ate?
Shut up, Chester. This isn't funny. This is my mom we're talking about. Tell him to apologize right now.
Oh my, what a fucking baby.
The person requests that you apologize for the claims that you made about his mother. Over.
Hey, if you don't like the Fallout, maybe don't fuck with the Firewalker. Firewalk with me.
Actually,
Yeah.
says you shouldn't have antagonized the Firewalker in the first place.
Who?
The disbelief in Vic Mars' voice is overwhelming. Firewalker.
I'm afraid he might be referring to himself as Firewater, sir.
Firewater? He's lost it. Fuck it. Tell him to find his goddamn badge and gun. That's the only thing that matters.
Satellite officer.
No, I think I'm good, but I think I'm good without my gun, thanks. Or I heard him and I'm on it.
10-4, affirmative. Officer is in pursuit of his firearm.
Oh, God,
The man is fighting back tears.
Officer, do you need further assistance? Over.
I am in dire need of financial assistance.
10-4, I hear you. I don't have the authority to grant your request, but...
What does he want now?
He's asking for money.
He's asking for money.
Is he fucking kidding?
I don't think he is.
Don't give that asshole anything. He's just gonna drink it all.
Alright, that's a negative on the additional funds, over.
It is paramount to the investigation that you grant me more money. Please, I'm begging you here. I don't even have a place to sleep tonight.
It is imperative to the investigation.
You think that one?
Yeah.
He says it's important to the case.
He isn't getting a red cent. You can tell him that.
Request denied, sir.
Or I can also say I don't have a place to sleep.
What?
I can also say, please, I'm begging you, I don't even have a place to sleep tonight.
Yeah.
He says he's in trouble, doesn't have a place to sleep.
Well, I guess he'd better crack the case before sundown then.
Vicmar said...
Who cares what this Vicmar said? Pull on their heartstrings. Enough, officer. This begging is below your dignity.
I don't want to be here anymore. I want to go home. Please come and get me. No, I don't want to say that. I already made myself look like a fucking moron to them.
Anything else, sir? Over.
This might sound odd, but there's personal details I'd like to discuss.
Okay, 10-4, sir. I hear you. Relay your question. Over.
Wait. Before you say anything stupid, think it through.
What's there to think about?
You're going to be looking at a straitjacket if you tell everyone you lost your memory. Be smart about this. Ask if he's there alone.
I already know he's not.
10-4, sir. I'm not hearing your question.
Hold on. Are you alone in the room? I need some confidential information about myself.
That's a negative, sir. I got 10-12 visitors present here. Over.
Want to know if you got my badge description right in your report. Could you read it to me? Name, rank, date of birth?
What? What is it? He's still on the line?
He wants to verify the information on his badge.
But of course, it says Dick Mullen, High General of the Revacholian Cavalry Force.
Tell him to stop wasting time.
What do you need, sir? Over.
Please refer to me with my full name in the future.
10-9, repeat message. I didn't get that, sir. Over.
Stop calling me sir and just use my real goddamn name, will you? Say my name.
Sir, I will not have you talk to me in this manner. Over.
Please just say my name, Jules.
What? What is it? What can he possibly still want from us?
He seems intoxicated and keeps asking me to call him by his name.
I'm not intoxicated, I swear.
Mullen's drunk and emotionally aggressive. That's new.
Wrap it up. Don't indulge in his drunken antics.
Any news about my family?
Excuse me, sir. Over.
You probably don't want to continue on this road.
I just thought you might have heard of them, that's all.
No, sir, I haven't. You're not really keen on mentioning your home life, so I've always assumed things weren't that good on that front. Over.
Have I ever told you about my life before the RCM?
10-4, well, that's,
Does he actually want something, or is he hell-bent on disrupting our work?
He asked if he ever told me about his days before joining the RCN.
For God's sake, cut this shit out! Tell him to stop wasting time and be a goddamn policeman for a change.
I'm not even
Sir,
wasting that much
Officer
time.
Wittmer says...
I heard him.
So, was there anything else?
Let's wrap this up.
Understood, sir. Over.
10-10, transmission completed,
They're
standing
so
by, over.
insufferable, dude.
Roger that.
If it was just
Over and out.
the operator, he probably would have been a lot kinder.
Yeah.
But since all of them were there, 10-10, over and out. Static ends with a loud click, and then everything is silent in the
18
cabin.
kilometers to the south, in the 41st Precinct's relay booth, a small crowd has gathered around Communication Officer Jules Oldboy Pidier. Around a dozen cops.
Oh my
the
God.
small room is
There's a
filled with
dozen of
cigarette
them.
smoke, a buzz with laughter when Officer Judith Minot enters. Her left arm is in bandages and her hair trimmed short.
What is going on here? Did something happen?
She asks, startled. Jean Vicmaire turns her and
What happened
says,
is my partner made contact. It's not good. He's lost his badge and his sidearm. He seemed confused, delirious even.
he stops to think.
Mac, the torso Torson, is finger-fucking his fist, laughing hoarsely and apparently telling some dirty story to his partner, Chester McLean, near the entrance.
Yeah, Mullen was fucked, alright. Sounded fucking drunk to me.
Yeah, Mac's right. This was some gnarly shit there. I mean, before he started begging for money, it was...
Enough! None of this is funny. It's fucking sad. That's what it is. He's a cop. He's one of us, goddamn this.
We must help him.
He is so French. Minot looks down at her neatly polished black shoes. There is a quiet firmness to her voice when she speaks.
Yeah? How do you fucking plan to do that, huh? Get him off the drink? Go jogging with him in the morning and get him on carrot juice? He's a lost man.
I just know we
gave
can't
up
give
on
up on him when he's at his weakest. He wouldn't.
The crowd in the room is sort of fidgeting uncomfortably. Someone's trying to slip out unnoticed.
Mac, man the door. You know what he told me? I don't want to get better. I want to get worse. Those were his words.
He sighs heavily and turns to address the room.
This shit does not leave this room. Not a word of this to the captain. Or anyone else. We'll give him a couple of days to pull his shit together.
I guess I can hold over the report for a few days.
Old boy lights another cigarette.
Good. Okay, everybody. Nothing but a prank call here. We all got our laughs. Now get back to work.
Far north, on the other side of the motorway, the officer quietly hunches with his hand in the motor carriage.
It's sad because they do care about him.
Yeah, in a way, but I think they've tried so many times.
How do you help someone that doesn't want help?
Yeah, exactly.
Because, like, Vicmaire is his partner. They work together on many cases, as we will see later. It is sad. And, like, of them basically the best thing in his mind is, like, we're going to give him a few days to find his shit, and then if he can find his badge and gun, then there's no point to file a report.
I like the way this story emphasizes the relationships between, like, the cops and their partners. It reminds me of Twin Peaks.
Honestly, yeah. With the soundtrack playing in the background, it's so...
And it's like The Return, right? Like, you wake up and you have no
it
memories.
quite literally
You're
is The
basically
Return.
a newborn baby. You're wearing this green jacket. Like, find
What is his name?
Dougie Jones.
Dougie Jones.
Dougie Jones.
Yeah, like... Dougie Jones
that's what
is literally wearing the same outfit.
This game is, like, overtly Lynch inspired, so, like, that's really interesting.
Well, but you made a joke about that, and then I actually started thinking about it, how this is like a direct parallel.
It has to be.
They both, 100%. They both woke up from a nowhere realm with no memory of themselves. They're basically a husk operating purely off of instinct, and people are kind of moving them around for them.
Yeah.
And by the end, they come back into full force. Like but I mean, I won't say much about the spoilers of The Return, but it just is phenomenal.
So good.
I know a lot of people didn't like The Return, but I did. I need you to connect me to a civilian, a Sylvie. She may have reported a murder.
Of course. What is your number, officer?
Cam, didn't Garsh give you Sylvie's number?
Yes, hold on. Her number is 005 1944 298.
Received. Hold on, officer.
Starts slapping a marching rhythm on your thighs.
Give it a minute. She might be busy at the moment. Takes a bit to get to the phone.
Just wait. Relax.
I can't relax.
Officer, I have Sylvie Malaika on the line for you.
Malaika?
Yes, hello?
Female voice greets you through static. It sounds like she's a million miles away from here. Hello, this is the police calling. I have some questions about you, or some questions for you about your last days at work. Sylvie, I believe we've met before. This is Mead, a detective from the Whirling in Rags.
Oh, right. Hello, officer. What can I do for you?
You can hear resentment in her tone. She's not thrilled to be talking to you again.
You quit your job at the Whirling. Why?
You mean, why did I leave the bar? Honestly, I'm not really comfortable discussing it with you, sir.
Wait, weren't you comfortable discussing it with me?
Let's just say I left because I needed to get away from someone.
Okay, did you leave because of Gart?
What? No, why would you even think that?
He told me he asked you out. Are you saying it didn't happen? So, you do agree that quitting your job is because someone asked you out as an overreaction? I'm going to say this one.
Please, don't bring Gart into this. It's none of your business. I already said I don't want to talk about this. You're messing everything up again. You mean, why did I leave the bar? Maybe, I don't know.
Wait.
You mean, why did I... What? No, why would you even think that?
So do you agree that quitting your job is just because someone asked you out as an overreaction?
Please, don't bring... I already
Okay,
said
she doesn't
I
want to
don't
talk
want to
about him.
talk about this. You're messing everything up again.
Was it you who called the police?
No, not me.
But why didn't you call? Didn't a corpse on your workplace bother you?
What? Of course it bothered me. But I thought the union already knew about the corpse.
What does the union have to do with anything?
No one calls the police. The union would get angry.
What do you mean by that?
You know, what the union says goes. People listen to them and they take care of their own, which is like everyone here.
Garbage.
Wait, Kim, lower your microphone. Is she speaking the truth? The union is the law around here? Yeah.
Legally, no. In reality, yes. Martinez is de facto policed by the dock workers union.
Words are not necessary to feel the lieutenant's discontent for the situation.
Looks like there's a limit to my authority then.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me, why exactly did you let a corpse hang in your own backyard for weeks instead of calling us?
I didn't want to get in trouble with the others.
Push her further.
I'm not
Show
doing
her
that.
the error of her ways. No, don't push her. It sounds as if she's about to cry.
What others?
The other people who live around here. Local people. I didn't want trouble.
Her voice is resigned and weak.
What trouble?
You don't live here. You don't understand. Squealing is frowned upon here. Everything is dealt with, well, by the union, internally. Please, I just didn't want any trouble.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be mean. I see. Don't worry about it. I understand.
You do? Oh. What else can I do for you?
Do you know who made that call?
No, sorry. I don't. Not a lot of people have phones around here. Copper thieves take the wires. People don't have the money to have the cables put in again. They use the union's phone, or the one on the coast.
It was someone else. We'll find them sooner or later, officer. It just might take a while.
Yeah, go on.
Have you seen my badge?
Yes, I know who you are. You're a police officer. The law.
This exact conversation has happened before. Establishing authority before this young girl seems to have been important to you in the past. Don't go there again.
My badge is missing. Have you seen it anywhere?
Oh, no. I haven't, sorry.
Real policemen have uniforms too, by the way. Where's yours?
Kim doesn't have a uniform. He seems real to me.
He's in plain clothes, voluntarily. It's different from not knowing where your uniform is. There are officers who wear the signature Perseus black uniforms to the highest.
The RCM
ranks
uniform
of
is pretty
RCM
fucking cool, I won't
and
lie.
Buried in them as well. Others do it more casually. Looks like you're one of them.
Have you seen my gun?
Please, no. Not this again. Everyone saw your cool gun, detective.
She sounds beyond exacerbated. I showed you my gun? When did it happen?
You were trying to impress some people with it. Everyone was eating, and...
She stops hesitantly, not sure if she should continue. And what? What did I do?
You were waving it around in everyone's face, begging them to describe it. You said it calms you, and then you started making suicide jokes.
Oh.
It got pretty
Yeah.
graphic.
Oh, Those again. I have been trying to wean you off them.
Whoa! He just did the fucking metal pipe. Thanks, Hobo. Off of what?
You know, when you put your gun, your actual gun, on your temple and pretend to shoot your brains out, off of that, people don't like that. I remember this. You were screaming things like, "My brains are all over the wall," painting them red. I won't be seeing it, 'cause these are my brains. I can't see without my brains. Very nice visuals.
What is wrong with our dude?
Some poor sod was trying to eat his pudding while you were screaming, spit flying, imitating the mercy shot right next to him. Spat some in his food. I don't think he touched it after.
I should have killed myself. Why would I threaten to kill myself? I mean, look at this world. I would love to stay. Okay, I don't know what to say.
Should have killed myself.
Yeah.
No, please, no more suicide threats. Thank God you don't have that stupid gun anymore.
There are way more inventive ways than a gun to leave this world.
Okay, I don't know what to say.
Me neither.
There is silence on the other end of the line.
Yes, but what happened to my gun?
No idea. All I know is next to her waving around money instead, saying things like big butts cannot lie and guns can't buy money, but money can always buy guns. It almost looked like he pawned it. But believe me, I did not ask.
Have you seen my policeman uniform?
Uniform? I never saw you in any uniform. You had your things on. The disco things.
Somewhere
disco things.
in a dank rental apartment, two police officers stand in the dark. Trash and liquor bottles cover the floor. Things are not good. One of the men, trying not to slip on old newspapers, makes his way to the window and pulls the curtains apart. Roaches scatter as the light comes in. Goddamn. Officer Michelle Elfboy Williams speaks to himself. His partner, Sundance Fisher, looks at the
Sundance
patrol
Fisher, that's a
uniform
good
he's
name.
wearing, then at an identical suit frame on the wall. It's blue and covered in dust. Let's get the fuck out of there. He turns to Williams. He hasn't been here in days.
I think I got everything I need, thanks.
I do hope so. Please, don't call me again.
Ooh, we have a 97% chance to figure out the Gart thing.
Watch us fail.
Yes.
That would be. We
Obviously
did
got
pass a
something
check
to
that was a
upset her
17% chance.
After whirling in rags, when she was still working there.
Wait, before you go, you're mad at me, right? Tell me what did I do? I can't remember anything.
I'm not mad. It's just you were so drunk and so emotional all the time, and then the skua thing happened. It just made me want to quit.
What skua thing?
A bird, the great skua. You threw it against the wall while screaming, "Fuck that bird," and laughing like a maniac.
Fuck that bird.
I think you said it had been giving you shit ever since you got there.
Bitch bird got what was coming to her. That sounds like me, alright. That doesn't sound anything like me. I love birds. Why do I always end up screwing everything up?
I like 3. Or, no. I like 2.
Yes, well,
So you're telling me that I was the one who made you want to quit?
yes, obviously. You were the worst client I've ever seen. And I have seen so many assholes in this place. I've had sailors fighting, union guys grabbing my ass, kids stealing booze. Once a guy was glued to the karaoke machine every night for 2 months. But you,
She pauses. Go on. I want to know what I did.
well, you were worse than all of them. Honestly, you were getting borderline aggressive. Even about little things like not turning down the volume at 3 a.m. I even liked one of those songs you kept listening to on repeat. No more. I hate it now.
Hold on. Which song?
We Go On by the O.O. I can't listen to it anymore. You've turned it into a parody.
Right. Was that all?
Then there was your room. Your project. An experiment to see how bad it can get in there. I tried to send the cleaner, but you wouldn't let me. Threatened to make me understand. I had no idea what you meant, and I don't want to know. And then you spin something about how you're actually a real cool guy, and no one understands it. One of the coolest guys there is. The coolest guy in Jamrock. Something about disco, too.
Sounds intense.
And then I had to deal with your toilet. The one you clogged with police documents, causing water damage downstairs in the kitchen. I won't even mention you waving your gun around, harassing customers, threatening to sing karaoke, threatening
to sing karaoke.
Wait, police documents?
The ones I had to wrench out of your toilet.
What happened to them?
Damn it, I don't remember what I did to your damn papers. I don't remember every little thing I do.
Resentment gives way to concern in her voice.
Especially when there's a hurricane loose. It's your fault for losing them, not mine.
I mean, she's right.
Something in you wants to immediately forget about this, as if there was a reason you threw them away.
Okay, I get it. I wasn't a very good tenant.
No, you really weren't. You were simply the worst.
I was trying to show you the end of the world tomorrow. The end of the end. Show you the world of tomorrow. The great panic at the end. Well, you're the worst tavern wench I've ever seen. I don't even know what to say.
God, I knew I shouldn't have brought it up. Just try not to call me again, and let's pretend it never happened.
But when I spoke to Guard, it seemed like he thought you left because of him.
Wait, really? No, this is absolutely not true. I like Guard. I really do.
Didn't he cross a line when he asked you out?
No, I was actually flattered. I've always liked him. It was just bad timing.
Yeah, I don't know why he would do
With the
that.
corpse and all that.
There's a pause. You can almost see her on the other side. The telephone cord coiled around her index.
I didn't know what to say to him later. Then you came and destroyed the place. So I left without explaining. I should have told him maybe.
I can tell him.
Okay, but please don't mess it up. Please don't take out your gun or something.
What else do I sing besides the oh? I'm looking for a song.
All sorts of things. From disco, rock too. So much disco and rock.
Maybe you can help me identify this one particular song.
Which one would that be?
One that was really sad.
Sad? I think the one you mean is the smallest church in San Sanj. Butchered that right up.
Butchered that right up. Her voice carries a tone of disappointment.
Interesting. You still have to find it, however.
Right, thank you for talking with me. Take care.
You hear a sigh of relief.
Let me piss real quick, and then I can do the words band.
Radio. Wordless. The call breaks. Then, the already familiar voice.
Anything else I can help you with, officer?
I'm done with the radio for now. End call.
57, over and out.
Okay, I'm gonna piss real quick. I'll be right back.
Go piss, girl.
This will be a quick piss too, I think. The Abyssopelagic Zone. Alright. Editing clips is not fun. Yeah, I understand. I have to force myself to edit. I have fun sometimes. Other times it's just exhausting. So I understand exactly what you mean.
I have to. I make sure I get at least like an hour of editing done at least every day.
Yeah, I want to try to do that too. I want to edit later for sure. All right, I'm gonna start this word ban for 5 minutes of cop. Can't
Cop?
say that. Mm-hmm. Hope I did that.
In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers.
All right, close the door. Now, I don't know how often I'll say that word, so you might try to get me. Gimme. You try to gimme. Because this is a lot of dialogue, but I don't know how much of it I will say. There are bottles inside. You can pick them up if you had a bag. Rue de Saint-Ghislaine. Rue de Saint-Ghislaine.
This Poste Lavantorier mail collection box has been heavily vandalized with graffito. A closer inspection reveals 2 bullet holes in the front.
Good mail delivery box.
The box
I
seems
love doing
happy.
that.
Eat shit pig, fucked by the coon, and sent
Eat
Jean
shit
with the crown
pig is on
have been
it.
scribbled on it. Jenny is a whore, and best set mailbox. Also.
I feel you, mail collection box.
The mail collection box seems cathartic. Thankfully, even. So do you. You shudder. Then you swallow.
I'm not gonna be mean, because if I kick it, it'll hurt.
If I kick it, it'll hurt.
Some great tectonic forces crack the pavement like an eggshell. Yeah, it'll fucking...
The worn
It might
and
kill
beaten
me.
wooden planks of the bench do not look overly comforting.
We can sit on benches after we've solved the murder. Let's go.
Me when the city's trying to remove benches. Do you know that there are cities in the US trying to do that? Do you know that, Mads?
Sorry?
There are cities in the US trying to remove benches.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
This book's about pate. This book, you don't really understand what it is about, nor does it seem important. A book about boyadero culture promotes freedom and roaming upstream. A book about the future. The government reads your mind using radio technology. Wait, is there a thing here? Ah! The book is titled The Man from Heimdall and the Wildfire. This coin-operated viewer has been banged up. Inoperable. 2 Cape Side apartments, Martinez Pier. The ad reads, broken window? Tibbs has windows.
This coin-operated viewer is facing southwest. Its coin slot is full of fossilized bubblegum, rendering the machine permanently inaccessible.
Poor little viewer had it.
The metal feels cold and wet under your palm. It looks unhygienic.
Vandalism. Shake your
Probably
head.
some kids.
Look
A
inside.
thick layer of graffito covers the lenses. You spell out the word Onuk written on the other side, with N and C scribbled backwards.
Kuno! Set your focus in
Under
the background.
graffito, a sea of blues and greys appear. Behind the water lies a coast studded with concrete and
Hi.
reeds.
Hey, Fairy. How's it going?
A church on stilts.
What type of person are you
flanking
playing
with a
as?
worn wooden
An
An
intellectual
X-shaped cross
schizophrenic.
topping its tower.
He's highly emotional and he's highly intelligent.
Yeah, we
but
created
he has,
our own.
But he has very bad physical strength and he has very bad motorics. It's going. It's also going for me. I'm a little tired, but we're powering through it.
You know this to be the star
I like
of
that
Pyrokinesis.
this is kind of
or
just relaxing and reading.
The central symbol
is relaxing.
of the Pyrokinesian church, a star, a great moral height to be strived towards.
What's the game? It's called Disco Elysium. It is essentially an interactive book, but it is very intense. It's a really good story.
So we just started today this storyline. So we're basically we woke up in a hotel room, completely hungover, and we have no memory of our life or anything, and we find out that we're a cop. And there's a case that we were supposed to do and didn't do, and we're asking around, like, trying not to seem too crazy, like, oh, what happened the other day? And people are telling you things like, oh, you were drunk as fuck last night and you destroyed everything.
Yeah, Hobo was trying to get me to say the banned word, but you said it, so it doesn't count.
Yeah.
The church looks old and withered.
That's happened to me sans the banned word thing. Yeah, our guy got so fucking trashed that he woke up and had no memory of anything. He's forgotten literally everything. If you had a bag in your hand, perhaps collect these bottles and sell them. Nothing I can't do. I'm the job for every man. distant squall of seabirds. Alright, we got a bag. We're gonna be able to use this to collect garbage and get some money. Yay! The word ban didn't affect me at all. It's okay, we'll try again another time, Hobo. I wish I could just refund you the points, because it was like no way, there was no way that I was gonna actually... Sans! Undertale reference! Mads loves Undertale. I made Megalovania my alarm sound. That's... And you have me as the video for the alarm.
Yeah.
Alright, we're getting some garbage, because if we can sell these cans and bottles...
Oh yeah, we're also
we can get some money.
schizophrenic. So, like, all of the aspects of our mind, like, literally talk to us, including our necktie.
Yeah, we have a bunch of different, like... So basically, the way this game has no combat or anything, right? It's a lot of conversations, not just a typography thing. Sans means without. No, yeah. But, so basically, you have 4 different traits that have all these different voices in your head that have... Why is my electrochemistry so high? What the fuck? Oh, I guess because of Superstar Cop, it, like, shot to the fucking max. Like, I could upgrade it the most, but I'm not going to do that. Anyway, so we have a bunch of voices in our head that we can level up that vie for control over our psyche. And we also have different thoughts we can think about. So, for example, I'm trying to become a hobo cop. I also became a superstar cop. So, hell yeah. We're a bit fucking crazy. But yeah, we're also, like, homeless at the moment, and we need money, so we're running around grabbing cans and bottles and things.
Aren't we supposed to do something about the dead body?
Yes, but I'm running around trying to get some money first. This damage looks like it could have been caused by an earthquake. Maybe a sea monster did this to the plaza? Plus, we might not, we might not be able to look at the body right now because of the smell. I know a guy that happened to after he did too many shrooms. I was supposed to do shrooms one time, but I got scared and decided against it because I already think it would be bad. Tire tracks leading onto the roof of the the slush and rain something. Okay. An ancient fountain. It doesn't pump water anymore. There's a tree in it. Hello, sir.
Have you no shame? Whining about your back every time you bring out the measuring tape.
He said he tried to blast them out with more shrooms, but it went worse. Dude, how the fuck? That would never work.
Honey, you're a man with a fork in a world of soup. Please, let's just try to enjoy the game, alright?
The other one is eating a big sandwich. I want a sandwich.
But you keep breaking my concentration. You're old. I can see that. We're both old. Now stop grabbing your ass like it's a girl.
Better observe them first.
See? Your munching and complaining have ruined my concentration.
The man throws a metal ball toward a smaller wooden ball in the sand, missing it by a meter.
Ah, mon Dieu. The pain in my back is unbearable. I can't even say if it's in my back or hip anymore. Feels like it's in both.
He tries to measure the throw.
I hope you pass out from it.
Yeah, these dudes are French. He was from the Franco-Generian cavalry, I think.
Trying to throw something as close to a predetermined point as possible.
Oh man, since I know the game of Petanque, I can't do this now. I'm gonna fail this. Yeah.
Yeah, we're also finding out what this world is like as well. It's nothing. It's a lot like ours, but also nothing like ours. So this is a made-up world with made-up systems and like all of the accents that sound like French or British or American or whatever. It's like this. Think of this as like vague Europe, but also everywhere.
Oh my god, I failed the game of Petanque, and it said this felt wrong. Wrong like touching your sister's breast. Yeah. You threw your sister's breast.
Mon Dieu. Good job, officer.
Fuck.
That was an excellent throw.
Hold on. Why did I feel so terrible?
Your muscle memory
I feel so
knew
wrong.
what to do and went for it. But there were gaps.
Something unnatural.
It felt like you were going
It hurt
for
my
a thrust
morale.
or a
No.
lunge. There was definitely going
France,
to be jump.
Rose.
Maybe
this game is partially like
but
about.
This is
It's not like any of these areas are based in real life, but the different people around here are like the different ethnicities in this area are based on different ethnicities in real life. So the government that was once in charge of this place was kind of French inspired. but now it doesn't exist anymore. It was taken over. Basically, a failed communist revolution to expel the French government, the French analog government that was controlling the
What is it? What was
Insul
it called
Indian.
again?
Huh?
What was it called again?
The revolution?
No, the French.
Oh, they were called the Franco-Generian.
That's right.
Yeah, the Franco-Generian monarchy, I think, were in charge of the Insulindian Isla, which is the area we're at, because the Isla is like a big island.
Yeah.
And it's called the Insulinda because because the Insulinda is like this beautiful blue ocean. It's the most beautiful place on the planet that we know of because of this planet's really fucked up, which I'll explain later. But so this area was really sought after by a lot of people. So basically, the French analog government ruled the Insulindian Isla and was taken over by a communist revolution. But then the communist revolution was squashed by a coalition of other countries that wanted control over the Insulindian Isla. So now we live in a puppet institution controlled by all these other islas that have basically just destroyed this country. There's basically nothing left. And they have like basically flying ships constantly watching over to make sure nobody's doing anything wrong. Because they're so afraid of a communist revolution again. But all those people, they literally said that all those people have, all the communists, the people that wanted that, are extinct now. Because they systematically executed all of those people in lore. Sounds familiar? Yeah. Kidding, I like the French? Don't lie, it's okay. You don't have to like the French. The throw was terrible, and you know it. No need to mock me.
What are you talking about? You just executed a pretty much perfect pétanque throw.
His tone is full of admiration.
How are you ever going to get the officer's shit off your nose, Gaston? Or even climb out of his ass?
Perfect throw. I slowly defeated. That's just how Johnny Ballgame is. Extraordinary.
Why? Was the demonstration it? Or do you still need something from us, officer?
Yes, officer. What do we need from the gentleman?
Do you know anything about the man hanged in the backyard of Whirling in Rags?
Unfortunately, I don't. Unlike most of the locals, I have no qualms about assisting.
This guy's a cop apologist.
This has passed me by completely.
And most of the locals?
In Martinez, the union is the law. So can you really blame them?
But you don't have a problem with cops.
Cop is a pejorative term. I don't have a problem with policemen. On the contrary, I admire the effort to bring order to our streets.
He doesn't know about the crime. Your time is better spent discussing politics.
What about police women?
I'm confident they are indispensable in regard to all the paperwork and other administrative duties.
Not to mention keeping the station tidy and the men fed and happy. There are no duties RCM women can't carry out. You'd better not be implying that women are unfit for field work.
I am merely stating that nature, in her infinite wisdom, has made men more fit to perform certain...
No, I'm trying to make my guy a communist feminist.
Human nature.
Remaining headstrong, making tough decisions on the spot, or even tackling physical obstacles are a few examples
in this game,
of such
you are a cop, but you can... The great thing about this game is that based on your interactions with people, you can determine how you want to be. You can be a sorry cop, an apocalypse cop, a superstar cop, a hobo cop. You can be a fascist, you can be a communist, you can be a racist, you can be all these things. I'm obviously doing the good person thing of being a communist. You're a bit of an asshole, aren't you, old man? Tell me something you're really good at and I'll find a woman who's better. No, I'm gonna say he's an asshole.
There's no point in getting angry at nature, officer. This is just the way we are made.
Oh my god.
That's so J.K. Rowling core.
You seem to be playing in a crater.
Yes. The terrain here provides an interesting variety to a familiar game.
Was it made by a sea monster rising from the depths?
No. It was left by heavy artillery fire.
Hand him his gonads. So there's no combat in this game, but if there was, there'd probably be some funny, dumb shit you could do.
Why what?
But I love when you get to, like, tell off old people, because they deserve it. Why was heavy artillery used?
Because that's what happens when communists hijack your country, execute your supreme leadership, and turn your capital into a slaughterhouse. You use heavy ordnance to clean up your home.
Dude, ugh. So communists, basically what he's saying is the flip of what happened, right? He was part of the old military, so he's like, they just came in and ruined everything. They turned our capital into a slaughterhouse. Basically, what people think about any communist countries have done. Wait, who are the communards again?
Commies, communists, socialists, anarchists, call them what you like. They just chose the name to feel special. Senseless sentiment.
Now that might be true.
Did you use artillery fire against them?
Sadly, no. It was the foreigners who brought them to their knees. We fought valiantly. Too valiantly. So valiantly we got licked.
Yeah, so basically he was part of the old army, communists took over this country, and then a bunch of other countries took over this country because while they were still trying to set up an actual communist government.
Like they did with their suicide sex cult propaganda and mad anarchist women strapped to shrapnel bombs. We didn't so, and we lacked caliber. God bless him, but the suzerain's cannons simply weren't big enough.
The funny thing is that the basically the guy who was in charge of this country, the monarch, took all the money out of the treasury and ran away and left his nephew to be in charge, who was a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
So then he got himself executed.
Yeah.
Why shove him here in Martinez?
Because this place is a damn beachhead. Had to soften the commies up first.
Yeah, this was where they breached the country.
Yes.
Which is why
Military
Martinez
coordinated
is a
amphibious
slum
land
at this
take
point, because
back
they just
whatever
don't
shall.
care about fixing it.
He finds your lack of historic knowledge troubling, a sign of mental deterioration in the preceding generations.
Yes, because the preceding generations are the ones that have the mental deterioration.
Martinez was used as one of the 3 footholds in Revachol during Operation Deathblow in 08. The other two are off in Stella Maris and the Delta.
Yeah, so it's the year 51 right now. So in 08 was when the communist revolution was squashed. Deathblow. Sounds grim.
This year is Blood Ground, where coalition boots first made landfall and cleaned those rabid dogs out. Most likely,
fuck this guy.
Beton of their mangled corpses.
Blood ground. You got old René going there. Like he isn't hungry enough already.
Hold on, the coalition.
Don't get me wrong, officer. I hate those foreign dogs, but the enemy of my enemy and all that.
Honestly,
they're the lesser evil.
I know that, like, inter-esalary travel was, like, an exceptional progress in this world, but it actually kind of fucked their world.
Yeah.
Inter-esalary travel probably, because of, I'm going to say a lot of stuff that you guys probably aren't going to understand because of the nature of this game and the lore, but basically because of the Pale, right, and because of magpies, them getting that...
Wait, don't spoil anything.
Well, all I'm going to say, I'm not spoiling anything, right, because no one's going to understand what I'm saying, but it was just, they learned inter-esalary travel too soon,
Yeah.
and it really fucked things up. Is that why everything is so bombed out?
Damn right, son. They lit the fire of hell on the city before they stormed it. And it worked, too.
There's a strange gleam in his eyes.
The rest of the city got cleaned up, but Martinez they keep as a monument. And now the Union Socialists are practically running the place.
Well, it's your own damn fault. You, we, the coalition, Revachol, whoever you want to blame, never finished the job. Officially, the party never surrendered. Of course, they still hold influence.
You don't even begin to truly understand the players at the table, let alone the specific circumstances surrounding them. What do you think?
Thinking men have opinions on these things. Present one.
This how should be self-socialists paving the way for the hard-working class to take over. Foreign powers cleaned up our mess, and now they rule us. Shake your head in shame. This coalition seems capable. Communists understand how money works. Nothing. I don't think. I just do. That's how it should be. Soft socialists paving the way for the hard-working class to take over. Oh, foreign powers cleaned up our mess, and now they rule us. Shake your head in shame. Yeah.
I'm sorry it had to be them. After 8 years of fighting those hyenas, boiling cats for food and drinking piss in the mountains, I would have preferred if the Right Honorable King Guillaume returned to Revachol, or even if that damn clan Frisel had risen from the grave and led us. Sadly, that was not the case.
Yeah, King Guillaume was the guy that was in charge of Revachol, and basically the whole Insulindian Isla. and he ran away once the communist revolution started. And Fricelle was his nephew, who he basically was like, "You're king now," and then fucked off. And then basically Fricelle didn't know how to run the country and pissed a bunch of people off that made the situation even worse. Sounds rough. No wonder he's bitter. Yeah, I mean, he didn't have it easy either. Like, I don't blame him for being the way that he is, because he was brainwashed by the Franco-Generian monarchy, right? Because people that were in control then had to get people on their side, right? So he lived in a completely different world, and he's seen basically this country he was raised in fall apart and is never going to come back in his lifetime. So it's sad, but I think he's mad at the wrong thing.
Right.
So it sounds better than America. I mean, the nice thing about Revachol, which isn't nice, but the nice thing is this country's over. It's done. It's never coming
they're
back.
Not even trying anymore.
Yeah, there's no one's kidding themselves. America is still pretending to hang on. Everyone knows that Revachol and the Insulandian Isola is a puppet now. And they're just living out what they can. Because there's no overarching government anymore, right? The RCM controls what they can, but individual regions have individual armies, essentially. Like the Union here controls Martinez. And they care about their people as much as they can. No one's going to come in and threaten the Union. So, like, at least the people in this area will be safe for the foreseeable future and will be taken care of in the best of their capabilities, right? In this country, we still have an overarching power structure that tries to threaten and squash any group that wants to make meaningful change.
Mm-hmm.
That's the difference.
This royal failure weighs heavily on him.
He probably thinks a lot of the problems are his fault too, since he didn't
Instead,
try hard enough
all
or
that
whatever.
is just, holy, and beautiful in the world was wiped away, and now it's neon signs with toothpaste ads everywhere. Foreign influence peddling garbage and stupid.
Well, so another thing too that they probably will talk about because a lot of this is inferred knowledge that you kind of have to piece together.
Mm-hmm.
And after having played this once and having had like multiple hour-long conversations with Mads about this story, we now understand a lot more of the depth of the world, because they really don't explain a lot. It is a lot of it is inferred, which is the point, because you're supposed to not know what's happening. Second, third playthrough makes things a little bit more clear. So with this, after the revolution failed and the coalition came and took over, there was a golden era, what they refer to as a golden era, where capitalism like reigned supreme and everybody's lives were the best they could be and everybody was partying and dancing, and that's where disco came in.
Yeah.
And that was literally seen as the golden era of the Insulandian Isola. But as with all things, especially hyper-capitalist eras, they have to end. And that is where we see now that era has disappeared. So now we are left with ads and companies that are falling apart, that are trying their hardest to latch on for as long as possible, and nobody cares anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And things are just generally over. I want an Arthur Morgan cameo. I've got so much, but I wanted to say, but his cameo is 120. Honestly, bro, let's get you let's get you a dono. Let's get you a dono goal of 120.
This is just what the commies wanted.
You got to think about what you're gonna say, though.
This was the plan all along. This is what they wanted to replace the role of the suzerain with.
Who is this Fricelle?
Damn Fricelle. He was the king we couldn't protect. The Carabineers failed him, and the crown. He died in the hands of the Hyperlay, in a very public execution. A true king in both blood and mind led Revachol before Fricelle. He would have been better, but the damn commies drove him into exile.
No, that's not what happened. But there's no way our character doesn't know that, but we do. What song do you want him to sing?
Some manner of self-deceit is present.
So he is aware.
Sounds like this Guillaume abandoned him, and he doesn't want to admit it.
How long is Disco Elysium? It really depends on the person, right? Because it's all reading. How long to beat Disco?
It's like 20-something hours.
It's about 23 and a half hours if you are playing and not trying to do everything, right? Definitely, this game is so fucking worth it, dude. If you want a good book, this game has more words than the Bible. If you want a good story, this is so phenomenal.
It's one of my favorites.
It is one of my favorite games ever made. It is just, it is...
Hands down.
It's unfortunate what happened with the studio.
Damn Frissel. He was the king we couldn't protect.
Oh, I already did this.
Suzerain is the king. Has everyone forgotten already? They forgotten already.
Soon, they will forget everything. Him too. Then he chooses anger over melancholy.
It's no use talking to you. You were still in Daddy's balls when it happened. When we took our last stand against the filth and rode the cavalry straight into gunfire.
But yeah, I mean, you're a guy with amnesia who has a job of trying to figure out who did this murder, and you're just dropped in this world full of a bunch of people that didn't ask to be there and are just doing their best. It's phenomenal. Do you have... Let me see. Oh, I need to get a water. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Daddy's bulls? Yeah.
Get me water.
Yeah, do you want to keep this going?
I'm working on this.
Okay, I'll probably be done with Disco Elysium here soon, and then I want to play a different game. Is that alright with you?
Yeah, yeah.
Cool. Got my drink on.
Hell yeah.
Because Hobo activated some hydration. Father's testes. If I have 4 short scheduled and one I don't know if it's worth putting on there. I mean, who cares, right? Just do it. Can always take it down later if it doesn't track well. Or just leave it up. There's no way we're passing this. What is it about this old soldier that makes him stand so proud?
All you observe is a veteran refusing to let go of the past and his old uniform. This is not uncommon.
This is the uniform of the Royal Carabiniers in service of Frissel I, Guillaume le Lion, and the valiant King Philip V before him.
Don't you mean Frissel the Fun?
You
Frissel
do not
the
speak his
Fun.
name, Craven, although he was a clown. But he was our clown, ours to ridicule and to mourn.
That's funny. You should put that on there.
There's something you missed. You will get to it. Don't worry.
Thank you for your time. Leave. Alright. I think I'm going to save this point. I'm going to be done with this game for now. I'm going to hard close my stream so then I have this as one stream that I can upload to YouTube for my friend. I'm going to restart stream. Maybe go for another hour. Maybe go for another hour. Play something else.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Alright, I'll be right back, guys.